Yo, what's good? Welcome to the Hawks Nest podcast. It's the best hair in the game. Hosting it with my boy Toons, sharpest jawline in the game, Crozier.
What's up?
He's sick on the bench. And U of T's captain, Toonie2K.
What's up, guys?
How's it going? Welcome. Thanks for coming.
No worries, anytime.
Can't
Thanks
believe
for
you did
having
me
me.
like that. Sit him on the bench.
Bro, I had
Best
to,
coach,
man.
the best coach.
Yeah.
He's honestly the best coach. Easily the best coach. Easily. So, we'll just start with how you guys got to sit here beside me.
All right. My story is a little funny how I found Humber Esports. So, one of the staff that works here, works at CCL. His name is Midip72. He just stats. If you ever saw the spreadsheet for the CCL, it is insane. That was pretty much by him. So, yeah, he introduced me. I watched the 2K, the first or second 2K. I was typing up Toddy, who's on LU Navy or LU Red, sorry.
Who won that? Was it GCC?
I wasn't even around.
I
I
think it
don't know.
was
I
GCU.
think it was GCC.
I think
right?
GCC won the second one, I think.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was hyping up Toddy. I used to play IW10s with him, or 8s. Anyways, Ignite Lou, who's on Rutgers, told me to stop. I kept on going, kept on saying, yo, let's go, Toddy. Didn't like it. He said, you know what, you're not even playing. So I said, yeah. Tried to play, got smoked, put on the bench.
Wait, like 10s or?
No, like Humber, old Humber.
Oh.
We got smoked.
Oh, we'll get into that after.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when you DM. Did you DM me or just add
Oh,
Humber?
yeah. So I DM'd you. I said, yo, put me on, and you
Oh, yeah.
smoked this guy named Ignite Lou.
That was at the time where like we were desperate for players. Like we lost Joker and Miz,
Yeah.
That's
and
a
I was
whole other
like I messaged this guy. I'm like, yo, I got a team. If you need, what did I say? If you want
I
free
forgot what you
gas,
said.
I said I'm like, yo, if you
Oh,
want
yeah,
free
play
gas,
you
just
guys.
scrim us, because we were trash, bro. We were so garbage. It was crazy.
All right. So how I found out about Humber COD was I was just on Twitter and I seen Jumpshot Joker tweet out that he's the captain of Humber COD and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wait a second.
Yeah.
I go to Humber. How am I not the captain? So and I just saw that and I hit him up and he kind of like took forever to reply and then eventually
Then
Dante.
he pushed you off.
Well, like he just I don't know. He just went MIA. And I
Bro,
was like, okay,
that
whatever.
that guy told me, he's like, do you know Pat the Wraith?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, Pat the Wraith is, I think he said playing with Toons.
I played against him.
Yeah, he's like, he was in Vegas. You were in Vegas?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they're both in Vegas. Like, Toons isn't gonna play for us. This guy's in Vegas. Like,
But
why is he gonna play with us?
and then Dante, I guess he told you to message me or something like that.
Nah, this is like he got kicked out, and I was like, Joker, who are those guys you were talking to? Like, I need something, bro. I'm desperate. Like, I was so desperate for players, man. So then yeah, he gave me your @, and then I couldn't DM you. I had to follow you. first
Yeah,
or
I think
something.
you tweeted me and you're like, oh, I'm
Mhm.
from Humber. I was like, oh, okay, bet.
Yeah.
And then yeah, now I'm here.
Crazy. How about you?
How did I find out about Humber
Yeah, how'd you find out Humber?
How'd you
COD,
get
bro?
here? How'd you get here?
Okay, well, I found out about the CCL first, and that was through, I don't know, you guys know Sergio or Physics, right?
Yeah,
So basically, he made a Reddit post way back when, I think about a year ago, probably in the off season of World War II. And that's when he recruited like a whole bunch of us, and that's how I got into it. Following that, I met the UFT team, and through talking to CCL a lot and interacting with a lot of the players, I met Checo, and I met a whole bunch of the Humber guys, and that's how I'm here now.
Awesome.
I was sick.
Um,
Bro, our original roster was so trash, man. I think that's how Toonie
Bro,
went.
how did you find Humber?
How did I find Humber? On God, I was walking in the halls and I saw a pamphlet that said Black Ops 4 tryouts. And I'm like,
Bro, what?
yeah, I
I
swear.
didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, I saw it said Black Ops 4 tryouts. It was on the way to something called Link's Lounge. And I looked and it said, when was it? December? No. I think it said November 28th or 29th. And it was the 27th. And I'm like, all right, fine. Like, I'll
Perfect.
come. Sick, right? I didn't expect much. I'm like, bro, like, if I make this team, there's something wrong. Like, that's what I said. And tryouts were garbage, bro. There was 3 PlayStations. We were playing on 3 televisions.
Wait, this
And-
was done on LAN?
Yeah, it was done here.
Okay.
And we ended up switching to 3 rooms because we had no Ethernet. And
Yeah.
the internet there was, like, guarded. It was, like,
Protected.
security and
firewall,
shit, yeah. So it was bad. We ended up, like, doing what they did in Black Ops 3, how they would connect each PlayStation with like a single Ethernet,
Mhm.
and we did 1v1s.
For
And
tryouts?
I just smoked
Yeah.
everybody there because like they just sucked. And then
Bro, that's shade.
Bro, they
Nah,
suck,
they didn't
bro.
even make the old Humber team. That's how bad they
Yeah,
were.
the only
Oh.
people who were good. Okay, the people who were there was Frosty, Joker, Miz, and Aces. Like those are the people that made it.
Mm.
And after that, I was just like, oh my god. Like I just wanted to play Joker, and I didn't even get to play him. Like Frosty was camping in that 1v1, and then they got kicked out. Oz, do you remember Oz?
Yeah.
He became like the president or something.
No idea.
Yeah, and then I became the captain, and then that whole story of like, I have to tell this story one time, bro. I'll tell it later. About
Mhm.
how I found Tunes and Kush Point.
And
It was great.
Steve, but
Stevie,
he found
but he
Steve.
found Stevie. Yeah,
So.
Yeah. All right.
yeah. Bro, that new Humber team. After I found everybody, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say the story. So Joker got kicked out and Miz, and they just like left. Like everybody left me to dry. Even like Oz at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked up all of his friends, Oz's friends,
Yeah.
and they were in like the same program as me.
Yeah.
So it like, this is like red flags on red flags, and then we played a couple games. I think before that with Joker and Miz, we scrimmed GCC because we thought they were the best team in the league at the point,
Mm-hmm.
and we took like 2 maps off of them, and then they put us in like top 13 power rankings. Do you remember that?
I do
Did you
remember
vote for
that.
us?
No,
I-
he definitely
I
didn't.
definitely
He definitely
didn't.
did not
I
vote
did
for you.
Bro, that
not.
was
I know-
false
Bro,
information.
I don't know who voted for us. That's just like,
I voted for New Humber when they did that.
bro, I
poll.
was so nervous
Bro,
when I got top 13.
Everybody
bro.
did.
Yeah.
I was
Literally
so
everybody
nervous.
did.
No, bro. When New Humber first formed, I think that was right after we played
Yeah,
you
right
guys
after
the
we played
very
you guys,
first
yeah.
time
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
Kush Point, and then, to be fair, we didn't warm up for that match at all.
Oh, thanks.
We were going in expecting to like smoke you guys,
Yeah.
and then I think it went map 5,
4.
Yeah.
4.
4.
Yeah, we lost in the second hard point.
Yeah, and then I told the CCL, yo, like with practice, these guys are gonna be nasty. They're gonna
Mhm.
smoke everyone, and no one believed me. And I'm like, and that's when I started putting you guys in my power rankings and stuff.
Mhm. That's actually a funny story, because for that game, our first game against Toronto, we had okay, so it was either me, Kush Point, or Aces playing. So I had work on the day that they wanted to play, so I said I
Mhm.
couldn't play. Then I was like, just play with Kush Point. And Czech was like, nah, man, he has like an ego.
Bro,
We were talking trash about Kush Point
bro,
without
I
even
wasn't
knowing who he
talking
was.
trash.
It wasn't trash. It was just like we didn't know.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, well, I guess we're playing Aces. So I'm surprised. I don't know.
I'm surprised you
I
took
mean,
the
to be
map.
Yeah.
fair, you guys
Bro.
did pretty well.
Bro.
Like, even
Frequency?
with
Hey, Aces was
All I
popping
remember
off.
in the frequency, I was piecing.
Yeah,
And
you
then
were.
what's it called? The S&D, we got smoked. Control, we lost 3-1, and I had 8k damage, and we still lost. I was like, bro, what am I playing?
I remember right after that series because I think Tweak was streaming the match first.
Yeah, I
and
went
then,
back and watched it.
Yeah, and then Joker was in the chat, and then we're like, oh my god, bro, who are these kids? And then he linked your Twitter. I think he linked your Twitter and
Yeah.
Stevie's Twitter, and then we're like, we have to look up your GB accounts, and we have to see like who are these guys?
Bro, that was funny because the whole GB account, you looked it up, and you looked up my Ringer account.
yeah,
And so it had 0 pro points,
Yeah,
and you're like, this
yeah.
guy's trash. And I was like, okay.
you know.
Bro, that's even funnier. Because I looked up who GoTunes,
Yeah.
who Tunes is as well. I was like, okay, who is this guy? I've never seen him before. Bro, IW World Gaming Tournament, I was in the stands while he was playing.
Oh, I do remember
I had no
that.
clue who this guy was. I was watching him play.
Bro, that's crazy to me. Like, bro, I didn't even know. Like, Joker told me who Tunes was, and I'm like, is he good? Joker's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'll DM him. Like, I didn't know who these guys were. And then after Crozier told me about Stevie and how he had a Gamepedia,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay, then this is getting serious then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, no, we were pretty good.
But yeah, that whole Kush Point thing.
Pretty
man,
good, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the guy, he wasn't even on the team list. Like I couldn't even put him in the game if I wanted to.
No, I
Yeah.
swear we could have. I swear we took Bilo off that day.
We didn't. I didn't. Did somebody else? Like I didn't.
I
So
might have. I
couldn't
think
even
I
have him
did.
Play. So I didn't know that. So then Kush Point DM me afterwards. He's like, "Why didn't you play me, bro?" And I was like, "Yo, it's my bad." This guy was blasting me, but I
No,
took it because I
Before,
knew. Like,
before that, I DM'd him. I was like, bro, we would have won if you were there. And he was like, what game? I was like, we just had a match. And he was like, oh, I had no idea. And so I told him, and I think he went right
yeah,
to
he
you.
went right to me, bro. This guy started blasting me, and I was
Yeah.
just sitting there, like after taking the worst L of my life, and I was just taking there, like sitting there taking it. And I'm just like, "Fuck, dude." And then I dropped everybody and picked up those guys. Like right after that, I
Yeah.
just dropped everybody.
No, you just dropped Aces and Bilo.
The next game was at Iowa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. I don't know how we went map 5 with those guys.
No, that was.
Was that the full roster?
Was it Rutgers?
It was the full roster, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
full
That's
roster.
actually surprising.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, Stevie wasn't there. It was Nakama for Stevie.
There's no way that was the full
No,
roster.
it'd be
No,
me for
Stevie was
Stevie
there.
then. No, it was the full roster.
We were all there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we lost.
We didn't lose.
We lost the
but-
control because we just didn't know how to play.
Yeah.
We made it to map 5, and like I was just so cheesed right after that game. Like we took it, but like
Yeah.
I'm like we need to practice. Like at this point, if we
Mhm.
don't practice, we're gonna get smoked.
I mean, to be fair, did you guys like practice at all during?
Yeah,
during
we
the
practiced.
league?
We practiced
Nah.
for the finals and before you guys.
And the Eagle game, because I thought Eagle was like super
Who?
good.
The only
I think GSU.
no, the only scrims New Humber did was against Emerald. That was like
No, we didn't play them.
We didn't
Yeah.
play them. We just
No.
scrimmed with
we
them.
scrimmed. Yeah, we scrimmed
Yeah.
Emerald. That was with me. That was without Coach Point. I was getting smoked.
Did I play?
Bro, that's when I shut the
Wait, we
bed,
didn't play
bro.
Emerald, did we?
No, that was a sec. Okay, we scrimmed Emerald twice then.
Okay, so I
Oh.
didn't
Oh, we
scrim.
scrimmed Toronto.
We scrimmed
Right.
Toronto.
We
with
scrimmed
you.
Toronto with me.
Yeah.
I got smoked.
Oh yeah,
every
they dropped a
gunfight.
gunship on us in that grid.
Yeah, Tweak dropped a gunship.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. But then the next map, I think Stevie dropped a gunship like right back
Yeah.
on us. So
Oh, all I remember is Steve screaming, "Pick up my car! Pick up my car!"
Oh, yeah,
and
that
Dylan
happened
just
twice,
not
bro.
picking up his
It
car.
happened twice, dude. We didn't pick up his car. This guy he lost composure.
Oh,
He definitely lost
Wait,
composure.
pick up my
Composure was full
car.
loss.
Yeah, cop car on
On
pillar,
Gridlock.
second
Yeah.
hill.
He lost full.
He lost so full, and then the guy's like, "Bro, I'm getting off." And then like he just like saved himself by saying, "Yo, I just got mad so we could get better." And I was like, "All right, man." But that guy
Yeah.
just he lost so
He
full. It was
lost
crazy.
full
bro.
composure. And
But yeah, where was I? Iowa. So
Iowa.
we made map 5, and then right after, I think it was Heat, or I think it was Heat. Had to have been Heat, who DM me. He's like, "I need emails on your players," and I'm like, "Why? Why do you need emails, man?" He's like, "Oh, somebody was like confused, and like they said that Tunes and Stevie might not be part of the roster." Wait. No, they said Tunes and Kush. They didn't even say anything about Stevie. I
Yeah.
feel like Stevie would have been the one that like.
well, because
Yeah,
no,
Stevie's
everyone
the
slept on
Iceman.
Stevie.
Yeah.
no one even, like,
everybody
talked
slept
about
on
The
Stevie.
whole
Stevie.
league, the whole like year.
That guy easily the best icer in the game. But yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it's
cheesed,
nasty.
and I was ranting on stream.
I know. I
Like I
remember
forgot.
that.
Yeah, I forgot to take off my stream.
Yeah.
And they started clipping shit out of context. And
Yeah.
this guy got cheesed. Crozier got so pissed.
Yeah.
Bro, this guy called everybody out.
I called out the person who did it. Like I already knew after the game who was doing it. I'm not gonna call him out. No, I'm not gonna call him out.
Bro, we ain't gonna call him out, we ain't gonna call him out.
Yeah, everyone in the CC already knows who it was.
Yeah.
But basically, like, I just thought it was really scummy. Like I can understand where he's coming from.
I mean, if
we
you got
picked-
like,
Yeah.
Bro, but it's like, I don't think anybody would clip shit out of context
Mm.
and then try to FF somebody.
that was what got me mad. So
That's what pissed me off.
he was like, the clips weren't even like relevant to anything. You just
Exactly.
I don't know.
Bro, one clip, I think I said, "Bro, I picked up AMs and we almost lost." I guess what I said.
We picked up retired ends.
Bro, I picked up retired AMs, we almost lost. And this guy clipped it and sent it right away. And I was like, dude, like that's so out of context. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
yeah,
but it's whatever. We went undefeated after that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think we even lost a hard point.
No, we
Yeah,
did. We
we
lost
lost
to Ole Miss.
Ole
in the
Miss.
finals.
No, but that was in
against,
playoffs.
against Iowa.
No.
Oh no,
No,
we
yeah.
won both the hard points in
So
the last
right
SMD.
once we changed rosters, we went undefeated in hard points. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, we didn't lose a hard point until
Finals.
winners finals.
No winners finals.
We lost.
Because you clutched
Yeah.
up against SC on Gridlock first map.
Bro,
Yeah.
the host on that had to have been horrible.
the Carolina, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Oh.
fighting for their own host.
I
Oh,
have
yeah, they went
experience
neutral
with
host.
that.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
that neutral. I don't know how they didn't like that neutral.
Oh,
Wait,
talk-
where was the neutral?
Oh, that's a story. That's a story as well. Do you want to say it?
bro, Yeah.
Do you want to say it?
I don't remember the story. so
Yeah,
I
All
I
don't
right. So
remember.
basically, nobody set up our game against South Carolina. What was that first round of playoffs?
Oh yeah.
That was
it
second
first? It
round.
was second
Okay,
round.
second round playoffs. Nobody set up our SC game. So we went 15 minutes before the game. I was asking people. I was like, "Do we have like a neutral? Do we have anything?" No one said anything. Like no staff, no nothing. So we were just left in the dark. So I started setting up myself for these guys. So I asked. I was like, "Okay, are we just gonna play on like no neutral?" So he said, "Okay." We tested our like host. Oh no, we had a neutral.
We
We had
did.
DK.
We had it. Okay, we
DK
had
Danzo.
DK
and
Roar.
then, Lou, but Lou
Yeah,
couldn't. or
which
something
they're
like that.
both closer to South Carolina, and they said they were pinging to 170 or something.
Some
They're pinging
stupid
something
number.
ridiculous.
Nah,
to
they
them.
showed the video and he was. Pinging,
Yeah, he
but
was
I
pinging
like,
ridiculously, but then like since it was so unorganized, and we had like 5 minutes. The stream was already going. J Pro was just like, "No, we're playing like on each other's hosts." So
Yeah.
first map we had to play SC
on their
on their host.
On what map?
Gridlock, your favorite.
All
map,
right,
bro.
so I don't know for what reason people decided we were horrible at Gridlock or something, but we didn't lose a Gridlock like the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like
which
we were
one?
smoking people on
I think
Gridlock.
our worst map was Hacienda, but
Oh, we didn't. We just banned
We
that.
auto banned that.
We got
map.
like 70-point
I
club
don't
on
know.
that map
I don't
every
know who
time.
told the CCL our worst map was Gridlock.
I mean, it was just like our map that
It
like
was-
we didn't play.
I swear it was Gentry or Gentry.
Yeah, it was. It was
Was it
Gentry.
Gentry?
I swear that was the
I
map.
remember,
They
I remember
smoked
Gentry
you
was
guys.
saying, "Oh yeah, I'm talking to SC about picks and bans," and I predict every pick and ban. I predicted it
Yeah.
and how it was gonna go and what they were banning and whatnot. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Bro, we're
Our pick and bans were really predictable. It was
Bro.
like we're either playing Arsenal or Frequency Hardpoint or
Yeah.
both of them.
yeah.
S&D like whatever, and then
Mhm.
Control was either Arsenal or Frequent.
yeah,
No,
it's
it wasn't
always-
Frequency.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it?
always
I think it was frequency because I
Yeah.
think we played you guys on
Yeah.
frequency
controls were
control.
nasty.
Yeah.
We always auto banned Hossie.
Yeah.
And we sucked
Yeah.
at Arsenal control.
We weren't bad at it. We were just like shaky.
Yeah.
Oh, we always played Gridlock Control. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Mhm.
But it's like, what was I?
Oh yeah,
gonna
that was
say?
our worst one.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say something. I forgot. God damn it.
I think everyone just slept on Stevie. I think that was the
Yeah,
problem.
Everyone,
That-
bro, nobody knew who
That
he
guy
was.
is like disgusting, and like he's the ice man, bro. The ice man. And he like clutched up, dropped like 21 kills in the
That
Against
search
Navy
against
Blue?
Navy, bro.
21
Oh
kills
my
map
Oh, that was
5.
insane. Didn't
Mhm.
that
He
go?
clutched. Didn't he 3v1?
Yeah, he got a nasty 3v1
Was
or
it
4v1.
was it for the win? No.
Oh, it was like for like a round count. It was
Yeah.
either we were down 4-4
Bro, that guy clutched
or we were
so
either
hard.
tied 4-4.
Was
down
that map
5-3.
5?
Yeah, map
Yeah.
5.
Oh.
21 kills.
Wait,
That's
Cushpoint saying.
ridiculous.
Wait, Cushpoint said he won his 2 Arsenal controls.
Okay, that was his map though.
I know,
won't
but
lie.
that guy costed an Arsenal control one time.
Yeah, he
bro.
did. He did.
But we gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that guy single-handedly won us Arsenal controls a
Yeah.
couple times. Not gonna lie.
Cushpoint was
Yeah.
nasty, dude. What map was it? I think it was. He went like on a 12 kill streak in finals.
That was
That was
something.
frequency.
It was
Frequency
Arsenal.
hardpoint.
It
Oh, it was
was
Arsenal.
Arsenal,
So it'd be hardpoint.
Was it Hardpoint? I
Yeah.
think it was first map. This guy dropped like
Of
12
finals?
kills off the break.
It might have been first round.
I think it was first round. Nah, it couldn't.
no,
have
we
been.
got smoked on
Oh,
that.
it was control.
Oh, it was? Okay.
That makes sense.
But we got smoked on that. Like hardcore.
Yeah, I think you guys lost.
We
that
got
after.
3-0'd so fast in that.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, oh well. That's how it be.
We're actually
Yeah.
goat coaches.
We were so sick at coaching.
Yeah, they had a whole spreadsheet for
Yeah.
Ole Miss, like
Yeah.
prepared. Like the
Like,
the last S&D,
what
like
was
we
it?
knew where they were going the whole
Yeah.
time.
I was at
Mhm.
work and I messaged Crozier. I'm like, yo, put up a Google Doc right now. We're gonna start writing shit. And I had like 17 tabs open about like all games we were like
Yeah.
that teams were playing. Bro, the only thing that sucked is that nobody reported their matches.
Yeah. So we couldn't see any
finals, bro,
stats.
it's like, all right, what map are they good at? But nobody
I-
reported their matches.
What's the? Well, that's coming up, so we'll keep
Mhm.
we'll keep talking.
Let's
What-
not get
what's
off
next?
topic.
All right, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I had like 17 tabs open,
Yeah.
and Crozier had like other maps. I think I
Yeah.
was doing searches.
I think no. For finals, I did like I had everything. I know that.
Yeah, for finals it was you. I
But
think I
yeah,
didn't
we
work that
would
good.
like rotate
Yeah,
who's doing what.
yeah.
I think
But
we
I
had
was
some
doing
against
searches.
UFT too, right? Or I think I did some versus UFT.
Yeah, I think you
with
did.
S&D.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we like.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, we had passion
Yeah,
when it
we
came
were
to
not
playoffs.
ready
For
at
certain
all.
teams, like Tooney, bro, I don't think I told you guys this, but like some player on their team was drunk. The team.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
I think it was the fight night match.
It was It was the last match of the season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was actually so mad because I think Tweak, myself, and Millsy, like we took that match super seriously, and then two of our players, I'm not gonna
Well, you already
obviously,
called it
out, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's all good. You don't gotta say names, but
yeah, they didn't take it seriously at all. And I don't know. It just wasn't a priority to them.
I messaged Tooney. I'm like, bro, my guys are coming with the passion, bro.
Mhm.
Like I made them scrim for this. Like they wanted to scrim, but I made them
Yeah.
scrim as well. And Tooney was like, dude, we're gonna lose.
no, like I told Slacky, like he fueled the passion. Like
Yeah.
I literally made a hashtag. It was I don't remember the hashtag. I'm gonna be real.
I made a hashtag, but I don't remember it.
But I was like, yeah, Tooney gassed us hard.
yeah, it was crazy, man. Like the teams we needed to practice for, we did. Thank
Yeah.
God, because there were some things where it's like, if we didn't tell you certain things, like some like off breaks and whatnot,
Yeah.
it would have been noticeable.
Do we want to go over ENMU?
Bro, I love those guys. ENMU, was it ENMU? Yeah. So those guys like, they messaged me. We were trying to set up a game for 2 weeks, and the day that we set it up was the update for COD,
Yeah.
and Toons was like off doing something, and we were waiting for him, and everybody was ready. Everybody was ready. This guy comes back, he's like, yo, my dad turned off my PS4, it's gotta update again. And we're like, dude, like ENMU been trying to make this game up. So we ended up playing 4v5
For the first
With me instead
with
of Stevie.
Crozier instead of Stevie, bro. That shit was so stressful. We ended up winning. Like we
Yeah.
took the hard point. We
Okay,
like 70
but
points.
hardpoint, yeah, I think
Yeah.
we already we 100-point clubbed them 4v5 with me.
Yeah.
So like that was
S&D 6-0. And I
Yeah.
came back, made control, and we went after that. but
so
yeah.
So the S&D we lost 6-1 to
No, I think it
ENMU.
was 6-2.
No, it was 6-1. I remember
Damn, bro, that's
clearly it was 6-1. And then we went to the control, and this is when Tunes came back.
We were down.
We were down
2-1.
0-1
So
or
we were
2-1
down
or something.
Yeah.
No,
like
he
it
came
went.
when it was 1-1, and then we lost that round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it went down to 2-2 against ENMU. Like that was like one of the most devastating, like, but hilarious things I've ever
Yeah,
experienced in
bro.
Humber Cod.
I was so stressed. I was like sitting on my bed, like, what did I just do? But yeah, no, it was we clutched up pretty easily after that.
Yeah, that. What was it? The other hard point. It was a
Mhm.
blowout, man.
Yeah,
You guys were crazy in hard point.
I think we beat them 250-4.
Was it 4?
Then we beat a couple teams 250-4 in Arsenal Hardpoint.
Yeah, our Arsenal was good. Arsenal was crazy.
All
It's
right.
crazy.
You want to go to a topic here?
Which one?
The next one.
Whatever the next
oh, yeah,
one is.
Next one's season 1, but we were talking about that, like
Okay.
playoffs. Like, if you want to talk
Okay.
about playoffs.
So we can like run down each other, like top to bottom.
Oh yeah, this guy made a sick run compared like
We did make a good
University
Yeah, you
of
guys did make
Toronto.
a run,
yeah,
yeah.
he was telling me like, bro, we're not gonna do good. Like the team's chemistry.
run.
isn't
No, it's
there."
because we made like 4 team changes like
Yeah.
right before playoffs.
Yeah.
So I personally like knew we didn't practice enough or practice as much as compared to Ole Miss because they were scrimming every day, and
Yeah.
I knew a lot of players or a lot of teams started scrimming every day like right before playoffs too. So we were kind of worried about that, and I think we came off our 4th loss or 5th loss to South Carolina in the season, so that made me kind of worried. But thankfully we made a playoff run and we did
Yeah.
okay.
Near the end of the season, Toronto didn't do too well.
No,
It
Yeah.
was crazy.
They made the playoff run though.
they did.
Yeah, we did.
Finished third,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's
Did
not
you guys
bad.
eliminate Emerald?
Yeah, you guys did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Bro, I wanted you guys to play them so bad too, cause like, bro, and
Smoke.
GCU and GCU, bro. I wanted GCU to get smoked so bad.
I just remember the Gentry podcast. There's
Yeah,
some
bro.
stuff going on.
Yeah,
in
that was
podcast.
something.
Bro, they called Humber overrated. Like what?
I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know.
It's like, okay, we want to start off with Old Humber. Yeah, I think
Old
we
Humber
should.
and CCL.
So like, okay, if you guys have ever had teammates that were bad in the CCL, you've not experienced the Old Humber struggle. we
Bro.
Okay. we had okay, so I didn't play the game. I had the game. I saw it. I was like, all right, I'll play now. We had Bigelow, who was Molson.
Yeah,
Is it in game?
Molson.
Yeah, we had Molson. He's never played GB. He's never done anything competitive COD. So that was already like a big upset for us. But he still held his own pretty well.
He did okay. I
Yeah.
think by the time we dropped him, he had like a .3.
Yeah, he had like
He
a
did
point
okay.
K. By the time he was gone, he had
He
a
did
point
okay.
three.
He was a nice guy.
But still.
so-
He's a nice guy.
And we had Asus, who could be. He had
He's a
so
nine.
much. He has so much potential. Ace has so much potential to be good. He just can never find out a
Bro.
role.
Every time, okay, when we started, this guy would stream all our games, and he used
Oh, he
remote play. It was remote play. That thing has like a half a second delay when you play on it. Imagine shooting somebody half a second after they're shooting at you.
Okay.
And this guy, like, I would lose full. This
Mhm.
guy would lose full, and I tell him like, there was a clip. I was like, Aces, bro, just play hill bitch at this point. I'm like, you're not hitting your shots. Just get in that hill. Just slide in, man. Like I couldn't.
Just
Yeah. And with Frosty, who, like, again, he couldn't figure out his role. We didn't know
Yeah.
what to do.
It was bad.
So-
Like you know, it's bad when I'm dropping like 50. That's not good.
Every map,
Every
like every
map.
hard point, everything.
Yeah, this is not good.
I'm just trying to
Like,
fill
I
in
was-
roles.
Bro, I don't know. Like before I dropped this team, like I had passion. Like I wanted to play. And then when I picked up Tunes, it's like
I don't want to play
I'm
anymore.
chilling. I
Bro.
could just. And then that's when they nerfed the SOG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got really upset.
But remember MSU White? Remember that game when we first picked up Nakama?
Yeah. No, that was MSU Maroon.
Or Maroon, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Dude.
we picked up Nakama. That guy messaged me and he's like, "Yo, if you need somebody for tens or something,"
Mm.
and I'm like, "How about you play on our team?" And he's like, "Yeah, bro."
Okay, do you want to run down what happened that as well?
The Maroon game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we smoked them in the hard point.
Hmm.
Search and destroy was so annoying, man.
I
think
like.
Aces disconnected when we were down 3-1. Was it
Yeah, 3-1,
I think it was
3-1.
3-1. And then we ended up taking 2 maps. We tied it.
No. Okay, so it went 3-1, and in a 4v5, we got it to 4-3. I had full streaks.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
had
it
full
was
streaks
full-
and you had specialist.
Yeah, I had my specialist, so I think I had Tempest and I had full streaks. So as soon as the next round starts, they end it, and they were like, yeah, J Pro said
Yo,
we're gonna end it.
they didn't even message me.
Yeah.
Like I was the captain. They didn't even message me. Like I think it was Drexel. He was the captain of Maroon at that point. He's like, "Yo, we're restarting it." J Pro said, and I'm like, "What?" So I messaged J Pro. I didn't even tell him the context of anything. I'm just like, "Yo, why? Like we were winning. We were fine. We were winning 4v5. Just let us play." And he's like, "No, we're restarting it." And I got so cheesed, bro.
Yeah.
Did we lose it?
No, I came back with the passion.
Did
came
we?
back with the
Bro,
passion.
I don't know. I
Passion,
lost so
yeah.
full after that.
No, we
bro.
won that.
It's crazy.
That's solid though.
So we can get into playoffs here. Playoffs, Toonie. How's playoffs for you?
Playoffs was pretty good. We I forgot our first round match. I think it might have been Ole Miss, because
Yeah, I
we
think so.
started in winners round 2, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. And we went game 5 and we lost to S&D, and that's what
Yeah.
put us into losers. But that's when we started back in losers round 1, and I forgot who we played, but we won 2 matches or 3 matches, and then our real big test was against Emerald. I want to say we 3-0'd them, or we 3-1 them. I think we
so.
lost the search. Yeah, we lost the search. 3-1 them, and then we played against Ole Miss again, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ole Miss knocked us out of the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I was rooting for you guys so bad. The only 2 Canadian teams in grand
Yeah,
finals.
I wanted to play you guys.
No,
Bro,
man.
yeah,
that would have
for
been
sure.
so good.
That would have been like the Toronto Raptors upset. It literally would have been the upset.
I mean, we did finish top 3 together, so.
Bro,
That's
I
no
know.
facts.
Canadians are top 3.
Yeah.
Bro, I know people were upset when we won it.
Yeah.
Oh, for
I
sure.
think nobody wanted us to win.
Probably
No.
not.
Marco didn't even want us to win.
No.
I think
No,
no,
because-
he did, but he wanted us to lose the first series.
It's like it's too perfect.
Yeah.
You get a brand new roster and you go undefeated the whole season to playoffs.
Exactly.
22
That's
now.
too perfect. Yeah, 22 now.
I mean, the finals was pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
No, it was a good
It was a
finals.
really good series.
Did it go round 11?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Okay,
they
so
smoked them, the Arsenal.
I could talk about it. The
Yeah.
Arsenal hardpoint, we like watched their break, so we knew what they were gonna do right off the break. Smoked them right off the break, and after that, we just went downhill from there. We got smoked after that. It was
You're
kind of
welcome.
close.
Oh yeah, yeah. So that's all we worked on though was breaks.
Yeah.
Bro, I had their break on lock.
Bro,
I saw
yeah.
them. They pushed like it was like 3 left, and they put 1 on left heady, or left left pillar.
Bro, if you could find the clip.
And
Do you know where to?
I have there's a clip. It's clipped.
What's it called? I'm gonna look for it.
It's probably like podcast.
Is
but
it on
yeah.
your channel?
Anyway,
it's on College Code.
we
Yeah, continue.
we won we lost the first map. The second S&D was the second map was frequency S&D. We won 6-5. We clutched up pretty hard. And the third map, Arsenal Control, once again we just got slaughtered. Didn't stand a chance on that map, to be honest. That was like probably their best map. And then Seaside Control, or Seaside Hardpoint, it was relatively close the whole time, and until towards
Dude,
the end.
You guys were down like 70 off like.
Yeah,
first half.
we were down quite a bit,
Yeah.
and then I think I went from like 12 and 14 like EKIA to 36 and 14 EKIA,
Yeah, this guy.
and so I kind of just took over and got full streaks, and we like closed out the game. And then the Arsenal S&D, Nakama stepped up,
Bro, Nakama's
Oh,
corner.
the
won us a
corner.
whole
Yo.
round. He killed all 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Or all 4 of
Yeah.
them.
Was he sitting? Was that the corner?
Yeah,
bro?
he was sitting in the
Yeah.
corner
Bro,
by
that
the
guy
bomb
wouldn't
site,
shut
and they
up
were just
about
running up at him, and he was killing them all.
Bro, Nakama would only talk about that.
Bro,
after.
if you go
Yeah.
look at his Discord like avatar, it's literally the corner.
Is it?
It's literally the
I
corner.
know he worked hard on that,
Yeah.
that picture. Yeah, that was funny. I have the
Yeah.
clip right here.
And I think
I'm
we beat them
gonna send
6-1 or 6-2 in the last S&D to close it out. 1v1 by the kid.
Mhm.
Bro, I was so stressed.
That
Bro,
was stressful.
As soon as in the first hard point on Arsenal, as soon as I saw that like how we read what they do on break pretty much every time, like and that we like countered it, I was so hyped, and it just went down the drain.
Yeah.
Yeah, our
Mm.
rotations were really bad on that map. We
Yeah.
just couldn't figure it out.
Wait, it was you guys won in the first best of 5, right?
Yeah.
But
map 5.
I remember Kush Point 1v2ing on frequency, was it?
We got 2
Yeah,
1v2s.
twice.
Did he?
Back
Yeah.
to back
If
rounds.
you guys lost that,
Oh, we would have got 3 out of that first
Yeah, I
series.
think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that
For sure.
that's crazy, bro.
I seen Marco put in the chat asking about how was our composure after the first map. Honestly, we knew that map was kind of like 50-50, so we kind of just like let it rock, and we're like, oh, whatever. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
we'll just win the S&D because these guys suck at S&D.
I remember after watching that first Arsenal, I was like in the call with Crozier, and I'm like, yo, if we lose this, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I got so nervous, and we lost it, right?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
like we were a little mad, obviously, because we don't like losing. But we knew like if we were gonna win the whole thing, like we needed to like just kind of like brush it off and like take the next map and take it map by map, and we won the next map in a not convincing fashion, like by the smallest of margins.
Mhm.
But
And it
yeah.
sucked because I knew exactly what they were gonna do, and I couldn't tell you guys.
Oh, I know.
It was literally just 5-man
No.
push B.
No,
off frequency.
we knew what they were gonna do. We
Yeah.
started off. I think we went up like 4-0, and then we like choked it, and then
Yeah,
we were
I
down
had-
5-4.
I had so like they had like 3 like main pushes. It was B, either they'd all go B on offense, and their defense would always be like 2 go ring, 1 sits in window, and then 1's at B every round.
There'd be one person in the back like who would rotate after they got information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
That
they
was
did,
their set defense.
they did well because like their offenses on frequency they changed it up completely.
Yeah.
Like they like 5 hit mid at 1 round. I was like, all right.
Oh,
like,
and they
that's
kept
how
trying
it
to go
goes.
B, and me and Kush Point locked it down. That was
Yeah.
our site. No one could touch us on that. Even U of T couldn't get onto B site if they tried to, dude. That was good. In the pro setup. Let's go.
Yo, before we do anything else, I'd like to thank David, the camera guy, the dude behind everything. He's just killing it right now with everything. Thanks.
He's
to
doing a
him.
great job.
But yeah, you can play the clip now.
This is what we're talking about when we like kind of read what Ole Miss was doing as soon as it shows.
Yeah, like we had the break on point. We even had Stevie holding off angle,
Yeah.
and they even said like, "Yo, Steve was holding off angle." Like we didn't even know that, bro.
Boy, the
Yeah.
break was perfect. We had, I think it was we had Kush Point and Fable
Yeah, I think we
rush
got like
left.
45 seconds off that.
Yeah, I think
You,
it
you
was-
were up 50 afterwards.
Yeah. Fable like grappled to left pillar.
Something, yeah. Yeah, okay.
The battle, even when they have control of the hard point.
So yeah,
It's going to traditionally obviously start down here in the middle of the helicopter. Where
Yeah, we had, like, 4-man go left.
And it's going to get first
Fable
blood.
for the
There's that
bait,
very
and then, yeah,
aggressive
we
grapple
red
hook
dot chase and we
engagement
take the
coming
rest.
through. Kama
That's how it
finds
was, and
value
then we
with
took
Saga
it. Like we
immediately.
killed all 5, and that's it.
And how about
We held
Nakama
down for the
actually
rest.
busting out
It was
the
actually
Sog
crazy.
is something we didn't see them
It was
do
actually
at
crazy.
all.
Yeah,
Like,
I
after
watched
that,
that.
yo, Crozier and I stood up. We're like, let's fucking go. We were
Bruh.
so hyped.
Tear shed down my eye. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm actually a goat coach.
We were like, yo, we're winning the game afterwards. You guys got smoked, bro.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was
Gonna get first
great
blood.
job
There's
by
that
you guys.
very aggressive grapple hook
Damn,
engagement
best
coming
coaches in the
through.
game.
Kama finds value with the Saga
Facts.
immediately.
Keeping the bench warm.
And how about
MVP
Nakama
of
actually
the
busting out the
finals.
Sog?
Do you actually MVP?
No,
Yeah.
there was no MVP for the finals.
There
but
was
I feel
MVP
like,
of the league,
The season,
but
yeah.
it was player voted, right?
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
player voted.
I feel like next season it definitely probably shouldn't be player
Yeah.
voted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It should be staff voted or something.
I felt like the awards were definitely a popularity contest.
Oh,
I
for
think
sure.
either next season it's
Miss.
got to be like, hopefully we have enough like people watching it and we let them vote,
Yeah,
and like we get like a big like back.
like a
Yeah.
fan voting.
Yeah,
That would be
that'd
good.
That would be cool.
So
But
sick.
I don't know why they didn't do that this season because we had a pretty decent following.
yeah. There's
sure.
at least 300
I think
viewers
the
every
only
stream.
issue is like the following we had.
Was
I
it
don't
a
think-
lot of the players?
Yeah, was
Yeah.
it players? And number 2, were they in the Discord? 'Cause
That
we
True.
would we link that Discord all the time in that Twitch chat.
yeah,
That's true.
But did they join it and were they active in the Discord?
That's
so it's
true.
like we send out a thing and it's just the players voting and then maybe 3 or 4 votes from fans. You know? So
that's true.
if we get like a big backing this year, we should definitely do like fan vote and then
Mhm.
like a separate
Mhm.
player voting.
Yeah, no, for
You
sure. Kind of on the same subject, like the whole hall of, like I was listening to whose podcast was it? Oh, Surge's podcast.
Yeah.
Surge's.
They're talking about the Hall of Fame or whatever.
Yeah.
They need to like make sure that it's actually like Hall of Fame.
I think it should be
Bro.
based off of like staff. I don't think
Yeah.
players should have a say in who
Surge-
goes in
yeah.
there.
Surge
Sir,
definitely.
I agree. Surge is
agree.
the first one
Yep.
in there,
That guy's the
1,000%.
face of the CCL.
But there was
100%.
like other people that like were in conversation. And I was like,
That you did
What
not
have
can, we
they
just,
done?
can we just say their name?
yeah, you could say the name.
Yeah.
I heard Shaq in that conversation.
Oh, 100%.
No, 100%.
Should
I was
not be
like,
there.
No, not in the
agree.
Hall of Fame, bro. Maybe in like
Maybe like the
Honorable mentions.
I was gonna say.
you got most improved. That's like I give
That
him
could
that.
be like that. They could have like an archive of the awards, and he
Oh,
can
yeah,
definitely be
archive
in
of
there. But
awards
like
and-
Yeah.
Hall of Fame, like
Yeah, I agree.
you should have like teams that have won,
if you
players that
impacted
outstanding.
the CCL,
Yeah,
then yeah, you're in the Hall of Fame.
yeah, like 100%. Like that whole Ole Miss team, like I would easily give them all like
Yeah.
Hall
I
of
agree.
Fame
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
because like they're nasty.
They were the only competition. Like I finals like in
That's
playoffs.
That hurts, bro. Come
What
on.
were you there?
I mean, top 3. You
No,
did
like
pretty
the
decent.
whole run we had. There was
Yeah,
I
the-
don't
No,
know, there was
I'd probably
no
agree with you. I'd
Bro,
agree
there was
with
no
you for sure.
competition.
If we faced you in the run,
Well, we
You
did.
would've gone
It's the
smoked.
last game.
no, in the winners final in the winners bracket run
Oh,
for playoffs.
oh yeah. I think we didn't lose a map till
Yeah, they would have
Finals.
gone
Finals.
Ole
smoked.
Miss. Yeah.
Finals, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Toronto would have gone.
No, I
smoked.
agree. I agree. Like I know like what our like potential was, and we didn't practice, and that's on us. But you know,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Do you think playoffs should go like that in season 2?
No.
Wait, what changes would you make?
And
Uh,
like in playoffs or like the entire CCL season 2.
I mean, we could just get into the whole CCL.
I think
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I,
we
guess
should,
we
yeah.
should. Yeah, like season 2. There's gonna be more teams.
2 teams, please.
I like give it.
If anyone,
give us 2
Uh,
anyone on staff
First
watching.
off, I think it should be. This is controversial, but I think it should be 2 leagues. I think there should be like a Challenger
Yeah.
League and a Premier
Mhm.
League.
You know what? I feel like with the CCL, I agree with that because you don't pay for the league. You just sign
Mhm.
up. Why are you trying to tell people, hey, you're getting smoked,
Mhm.
drop out? That's
Exactly.
what happened
I
last
guess.
time. Because like if you're trying to get people to play, you can't put them up against teams that will just absolutely smoke you.
I
That-
mean,
Mhm.
I remember. I forgot who we were playing, but we had no stream match that day, so
Oh,
I'll be back.
We're in the dark.
yeah.
tough.
After dark. Humber after dark.
Uh,
Let's go.
Yeah. What were you saying though?
Yeah,
about
but
the-
anyways, I remember we played a team on stream and we beat them 250 to like 12. And imagine
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
Benson watching or someone from the CWL watching, and that's
Yeah.
what they see. That just looks bad on
Mhm.
the league.
The same thing. Like we beat ENMU.
Yeah.
100. Like we 100-point club the team 4v5. Like
Yeah.
that should never happen.
Bro, we 60-point club them.
Okay,
Or 60-point club
I
them.
kind of like. I like the 2 league thing. There's got to be like a cutoff for sure. I don't know how many teams. Like let's say
Yeah,
for
no,
example, like
100%.
16.
Yeah,
I
at
feel
first-
16.
I feel like
16 would
the-
be good.
The challenger teams, like it should be like a play-in. Like
Mhm.
their playoffs is a play-in. Like they can win, the challenger league, but then the top like 4 to 6 teams get into like the championship
Right,
bracket or
yeah.
whatever.
I was actually thinking about this last week because last season started in January, like mid-January or something, January 12th.
Yeah.
Like 14.
Yeah.
I think it was actually late January.
We have up until the game comes out to get like that base of competitive
Yeah.
to like just start something like qualifiers for the CCL. Because if you
Yeah.
don't want teams to drop out, but you also don't want trash teams, then have teams qualify for the CCL.
Alright, speaking of qualifiers, since we already had season 1, do you think like the top 5 or like top 8 should auto qualify?
Just
Yeah.
grand
Yeah, I
final.
don't think they-
100%.
I
I
don't
think
think
I
they
think
should
Humber
have
should
to.
just go to playoffs at this point.
But I feel like an argument for that would be because it's college based and people are graduating
I
and
guess so.
coming
I see
in.
what you mean.
Yeah.
Like there would be no point to that if like 4 of the players just leave. You know, like why
Yeah.
should a team like that qualify?
That's a good point.
Yeah, you're right. Isn't Ole Miss losing players?
Yeah, they lost
Yeah.
Armstrong and Slacky.
No, I think it was
No, I
just
think
one
it's-
of them.
Is
No,
it Slack?
Armstrong's gone.
Yeah.
Slacky's gone, and I'm pretty sure Armstrong's gone too. He
But
was-
yeah, so
Slacky
I
was
would
stronger.
agree with that then, because I know we're gonna be losing Tunes next year,
Yeah.
but I think the team's still gonna be just
And
as
you'll
good.
lose Stevie too,
Yeah,
probably.
Steve-
No, I
Steve's
think
gone.
Stevie's the year after.
No, he's
No.
leaving. I leave. Oh, I'll be done next, I guess, April.
Yeah.
Stevie's
No,
done
just
next
one more
December.
year. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So he'll be. He
He'll-
only has like
won't
another
even be here
semester.
for when the season starts.
No.
No, but
well,
you-
depending
shit.
on if the season.
but you
starts
guys will
that
have
time.
people though. It'll be
Oh
like
yeah.
Cush
Mhm.
Point,
If,
Deang.
yeah. And if like I advertise
Yeah.
Intel.
Humber well enough, hopefully by that time.
Our new
Yeah.
pickups.
I mean, even like I'll be seeing people on Twitter saying like I'll still be like promoting it. And my friends, if they're coming to Humber, like
Exactly.
they'll be on the team too. So
Hopefully
it's
by
not
that
that
time we
serious.
have like it's not just me running it.
Mhm.
You know, like I'm gonna have Crozier for next
Yeah.
season, unless like there's 2 teams, then who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell all the people that like don't make it is like yo at least become staff.
yeah,
so,
be part of
like,
it somehow.
When next year
for sure.
happens, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and then the whole 2 teams thing. I personally would love to have 2 teams at Humber. I don't know how other schools are, but I feel like we have enough players to at least have a team in the Challenger Series as well,
Yeah,
and that will be competitive in that league, like
I feel-
100%.
I feel like if there's like I said, the Challenger and the Premier League,
It shouldn't be a problem.
that's when you could get like 2 teams going
Yeah.
at. But I feel like if
Yeah.
it's just one league, 2 teams, that would be kind of iffy.
There'll be a
in my
lot of
opinion.
teams, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess
Bro,
the only problem that like the CCL will run in is like keeping up with stats.
Yeah.
You
That's
think
probably
so?
their.
Yo,
I think that's
holy.
100% their biggest problem when it comes to that is keeping stats for the amount of teams.
That is true.
Like they couldn't like
Yeah,
they
they
couldn't even
didn't
get
do it this year,
stats for
really.
how many teams were in
Bro,
the league.
it wasn't even that they couldn't get stats. It's that teams didn't submit
Report.
their
Yeah,
stats.
they should
Bro,
really.
I got
on
blasted
top
by
of that.
Tunes so bad. we were scouting for teams, and this guy's like, "Yo, if you knew players didn't submit stats, why did you submit stats?" I'm like, "Bro, I didn't know."
I was
I
like,
didn't.
how come other teams can see
Yeah.
what maps we're good at, but we can't see what
Yeah,
maps they're good at?
And that was like,
No, it's
Don't you
full.
want to see your KD on
bro,
the
this guy-
top?
yo, your average damage was like 7K.
on Seaside
On
Seaside
Hardpoint.
Control?
No,
yeah.
on Hardpoint.
On Hardpoint.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
It was
just
something like
decent
that. It was crazy.
battery damage.
That's some
That's true.
crazy stat.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's definitely got to be. That's another thing for seasons too. Like I understand like the CCL's probably like understaffed,
Oh, for sure.
but it's either we do stats or we don't.
Yeah.
Like if you want more content, then
Well,
do stats.
You could
but
even like do it like how it was this year. If you want your stats, you can submit them.
then don't
I-
show them.
Yeah,
I feel like that gives too much of an incentive not to report your stats.
I guess.
Mhm.
That's what I would.
See, there's just so many ways you could go with it, and you just don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could go wrong
Yeah. But you think 16 teams?
in total, or
And, like for like.
I would say for a Premier League,
for the
yeah.
Premier League, I'd
Yeah.
say 16 because it gives us like a range. You got to think about the top 16 teams that made
So-
playoffs this year.
Yeah.
There was like a quite a bit of like variety of skill, right?
Mhm.
Like obviously the top 4 teams, and then I don't know who placed after that, but like there was
Yeah.
definitely a skill difference. It's not
Yeah.
going to be like you're going to have a hard match every week. You're going to have a competitive match, but it's not going to be hard. You're not going to be beating a team 250 to like 5.
I agree. I feel like outside of the top 4 for the CCL, like there wasn't really too much competition in my opinion.
It dropped off
No.
pretty quick. I think.
100%.
But it's not the
Bro,
same.
it's because the league was too long, I think.
I don't
That's
even
what-
think it was
I mean,
that.
I
No.
disagree personally, but a lot of people are like, make the league shorter. People are losing passion.
I'd agree with that.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's where you can be like, okay, we'll do what the Pro League did and do placements for a tournament,
Mm-hmm.
placements again for a tournament, and do like 3 tournaments.
Yeah.
But then, is there going to be a prize pool for each one of those? Is there going to be this
Thing.
and this and that? You
Like
know?
the incentive to play a tournament wouldn't really be
there,
there if it didn't
yeah.
mean anything, right? Like it's just practice, and like realistically you can practice on your own time rather than being forced to play in a tournament setting where it's being like regulated and whatnot. So I don't know, it'll be interesting. I
Yeah.
feel like
Definitely.
I definitely agree now that like I kind of thought about it a little more, that the 2 league system would
Yeah.
definitely work if the other league can somehow like mesh into our playoffs as well.
I feel like even when looking at the Challenger League, like sure there's a cap of 16 teams for the Premier League, but I feel like the second league could kind of be open, and then like
Yeah.
you said, just like top like 5 or 6 or
Yeah,
whatever,
like-
they get into the
yeah.
to the Premier League, and they could work their way up.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many host wars.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
but that's the CCL.
That's-
We're getting
Can't-
we're getting like 3 LA teams or California teams or something like that.
Supposedly.
And what if those guys are nasty? We're gonna have to play some California
The
teams.
problem is,
we'll
if
have a
it's-
number 1 seed.
I think
It's all
yeah.
good. We'll host.
I think if we're doing Premier League and we're trying to up the production,
It
like
should
if the
definitely be
CCLs,
neutral.
yeah, if they're trying to up the production, like they're getting stream games for every like Premier game,
Exactly.
there should
be
definitely
neutral hosted
be a
every time.
neutral.
Yeah,
Like it should be
definitely.
no different than playoffs.
As long as it's not J Pro's host, it's a good host. His host, I don't know, for some reason, doesn't he have 1K up and down?
No idea.
I don't think
I
so.
think that's what people are saying, bro. They're like, how
D-
can somebody
doesn't he
have
live at
1K
school?
up and down?
He does
Yeah,
live at
some-
school.
see,
Ah, that's
some of the
probably why
U.S.
then.
schools are insane.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he does have 1K up and down, it's still bad.
Yeah.
So-
It's
1
his
KB up
host
and
is not
down.
good.
Yeah. 1KB.
Pretty much.
Do you think playoffs should go the same?
I
Or
liked
it's
how the
like winners and
playoffs
losers?
format was. There
The
wasn't like
play-in
that's
and then winners,
just
losers?
yeah. I mean, like I feel like the play-in would be the challenge or the
Challenger
challenger
League.
playoffs.
Yeah.
That would be their play-in. They would have an overall winner. It's
Mhm.
kind of like the open bracket at South Carolina and Black Ops 3, I think. The top like 4 or top 8 teams or whatever got into. I guess it was top 4. The top 4 got into the pool play.
Yeah, it's sort of like an open event, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
so are
sort
you
of.
saying like all top 16, like the Champions League, are in playoffs? Or are you
Oh,
saying,
like I guess it would have to be a play-in. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're in the Premier
Yeah,
League,
I
you're
guess
in
so.
playoffs automatically. I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
I don't
No.
agree with that. Actually,
Yeah.
you're right. There would have to be a play-in, so we could take a bigger number from the Open League or whatever, the Challenger League, and I don't know, just
But I
seed
mean,
it like that.
at that point, I guess you could kind of have like a relegation for like
Yeah,
the Premier League, and like
Mhm.
every like quarter or whatever,
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
bottom 2 teams like play.
Oh yeah, like
or
a
get
relegation. Wait, we could do like relegation. So like top 16, the Premier League. If like bottom 2 are playing like trash at like this checkpoint,
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
they'll
so.
exactly,
drop and
yeah.
then
Yeah, in the top 2.
they'll bring
Okay.
2 more
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that would work. Too.
And then play like
I like
another small period. We could do like 3 in total or something like that.
And then at the end, like
Yeah.
whoever makes playoffs, and
Mhm.
go from there.
And
Yeah.
the other problem with that I can see is if, so let's say
Once
like
stats reset. Once like the relegation happens,
I don't
No.
think so.
like
Stats
win
reset.
loss.
Win lot.
Okay, so somebody gets
Ooh.
brought up. Now they're at 0-0, and everybody else is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
know.
only problem, right?
And another thing is if like, so let's say they don't want 2 of the same teams from a school. So let's say Humber,
oh, yeah.
let's
I
say we
didn't
have
even-
Humber Yellow and Humber Blue. What if Humber Yellow makes a run from Challenger to Premier? Would they allow
Mhm.
that?
I feel like at that point,
I mean, if
They
they,
probably
have
should.
enough
The
talent,
team's
yeah.
good, then yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, there should be no reason not to have.
Yeah.
If there's
two
gonna be
good
two
teams.
teams.
Yeah, you want that top league. Like there could be a rule at the start of the season. You can only have one school team in each league. But if that other school team like dominates the Challenger League and then gets into the Premier League, like there shouldn't be an issue with
Yeah,
that.
they
Like, that's,
deserve it
yeah.
at that point.
at that
That makes
point, like you
sense.
want the Premier League to be like the top competition, and you don't
Mhm.
want just because they're the same school not to be able to get in to the
Right.
Premier League.
Yeah.
So
That
it
makes
definitely
more
makes sense. But yeah, the whole the stats, like their win-loss resetting, I don't know how you would do that.
So I don't think you'd bring anybody up then or relegate.
Well,
No, I
you
think-
could bring them
No, I think
up.
I don't
that
think
means
stats
You
matter.
could swap records, maybe. No, but like, yeah, you could swap record. No, because then you wouldn't get
Yeah.
playoffs.
So that means like they top two are up in the Premier League.
Maybe you steal
And then-
whoever's.
No, because if say that one team is like
Trash.
15-0 in the Challenger season, and then they
Garbage.
take the bottom, like the 16th team's place,
Yeah.
they'll literally be like 3-11. There's no way they make playoffs.
I think you could just have two separate stats, like one for the Premier League, one for the Challenger League, and like even if they don't like switch leagues throughout the season, like
Yeah.
just keep it
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, I mean, like if you said like you have two different leagues and at the end they make it to the
Yeah.
like they have their own like championship or whatever, but like the top 8 teams get into a relegation to play for the playoffs. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think that would work.
I heard rumors about like there being enough Canadian teams. There might be a Canadian division.
I hope not.
Bro, I pray that doesn't
I don't think there's
happen.
gonna be enough.
Like what do you mean by Canadian division?
A division with only Canadian teams.
Yeah, that was a talk. I don't know if you know about that.
No,
I
that's
did
not
not
gonna
know.
be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea at all.
That is a
No.
horrible
Well,
why-
idea.
I don't even think there'll be enough teams. Like
There'd be
think-
6 teams.
I mean-
I
nah,
predicted 6.
McMaster's not gonna have enough people. Sheridan's not gonna have enough
Why
people.
would you segregate the league like that, though?
Yeah.
In my
That's
opinion.
literally racist.
Whoa.
Like, literally
Whoa.
racist. Nationalist.
But yeah, I would like if there's a Canadian league that's chalked low key. Low key. There'd be 2 Humber teams out of 6. Like
Yeah.
Canadian teams.
I don't know. I don't think it would work because I don't know.
The
It's
host
just
would
not
be
like
fine,
it's not
like-
fair. Like obviously the host will be good, but like that means you're literally saying like only 2 of the Canadian teams can make playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just be
Yeah,
another
that
reason for all
really
the
doesn't make
American
sense.
teams. Sorry, it'd be another reason for the American teams to complain about Canadian hosts.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. The Canadian host is bad, but you got to think it works both ways. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Exactly.
100%. I
You think they're
agree.
keeping seeds from last season?
No.
No.
that's like the thing. Like people are leaving and stuff, but I feel like if you win, you should definitely keep something.
I agree.
I feel like, let's say like 2 of your players graduate. I say like
There could
if
be
you
a
keep
rule like
3
that.
of them.
Yeah, if you keep your core 3,
Yeah, I think
I
it
think
should be
we
okay.
keep it.
And there's also like in the pro league there's roster changes. They don't
Yeah.
change seed after roster changes.
No.
Mhm.
Right? So
I feel like if you keep 3 of your players, or I don't know, like a majority of if you keep a majority of your roster, you should be able to keep that
it,
seed.
yep.
yeah.
But like, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Like, we have to like play against California to get first seed again. Like,
Bro, if we
you never
play-
know.
Bro, GCU was a bad host. Just imagine.
Dude, there's a couple new Texas teams too.
Ooh, that's gonna
Yeah.
be tough.
Yeah.
Bro, any predictions on like good teams coming up? Do you think?
I just have to
Oh,
say
you-
the
oh,
only
you-
squad I know as good is the A&M squad.
A&M,
Like
who's
Gentry's
A&M?
like cousins.
Texas.
It's like Justification, Decay.
I mean, I think you only hear about that because they talk a lot. In
Yeah,
this,
obviously
right?
like they
Yeah.
talk,
That
but
Justification guy's pretty good, but I don't know.
the rest are
Didn't you-
decent.
Didn't you play with Decay in that
Yeah, you
that fight night or whatever? Too?
Yep, I did.
All right, next.
No comment.
Wait, were you team with Cushman? Was Cushman on the other team?
He's on my team.
Yeah.
Oh, I played so bad that series. I was like, oh, these guys, I've never heard of these guys. These guys probably suck. I came in and got smoked. I was like,
Yeah, you were playing against Toddy. Was it Toddy?
it was like
No.
Poner Slacky and like all those guys, and I was like, who are
Lackeys.
these guys? Oh my god, we're gonna lose.
After you guys lost, Twitch chat was all overrated.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, oh,
I mean, we won the league, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I feel more fire.
Yeah.
What are you guys' thoughts on roster changes like mid-league? Because I know a lot of people.
Bro, I
Yeah.
finessed CCL because of that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finessed
No, there
CCL.
definitely
Finessed
should be
Ole
a
Miss.
set roster date, and it should be
Yeah.
like
Earlier.
before half the season,
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 weeks in.
Mhm.
Like get everyone like situated and let them like get comfortable, and if they need to make roster changes before that,
What about like having a sub spot? Like
I
how
think it
many
should
sub
be-
spots?
I feel like you should
There
definitely have
should
at
be
least
5.
5 sub
five
spots.
sub-
5
spots?
subs.
I
feel like it
don't.
should
I
be,
think
like,
2 is
3.
no, I
pretty
think it should
fair.
be definitely like 2.
Yeah.
2 is
'Cause
pretty fair.
we-
Bro,
like at the end of the day,
we
we are
played
college
4v5.
students.
I mean, 5 sub spots
Because
is
we only had
basically having a
Another
second
team.
game.
I mean, we played 4v5 because we only had 2 subs.
No.
But that was just unfortunate.
We played 4v5 because we didn't call our other sub.
Okay.
I
Did
don't know.
we?
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
2's enough. Like we're college students, so like we're definitely gonna be busy, and some
Mhm.
people work and go to college.
That's why I
so
said 5.
I feel like 5's too much.
You
Yeah,
think
5
so?
is too much.
Because like half of them aren't even gonna play. And,
That's like Overwatch League type stuff. Like we're not
guess.
there yet.
yeah. I don't
I
think you need
guess.
5.
Definitely more than 2 though.
Mm.
Honestly, I'm saying more than 2.
I don't know. If you can't get your 5 normal teammates on or 2 of your substitutes, I don't think you should even be able to play. Like,
Yeah,
I think
you
you
have
should just
bigger
forfeit.
problems.
Like
Yeah,
that's
I
a
guess.
problem.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Alright.
that's just
Get
me.
a topic here.
Wait, Toronto XP,
Oh.
bro.
We'll start with Tooney.
Toronto XP. When I got there, I had fun. I went there a day before to drop off Toons' jersey, and
The venue's so cool.
It looked so cool. There
Yeah.
was like a
the
nice
venue
main
was
stage.
amazing.
I was like, when I walked there, like they didn't have the projector set up,
Yeah.
and I was like a little confused. I'm like, are we gonna be watching these games? but yeah, it was fun to watch. I saw like the new setups and whatnot.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah,
I really liked their venue. It was awesome.
Mhm.
Waves Gaming, shout out to you.
yeah. Waves game was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Humber's
didn't
coming
go.
there.
I didn't go.
Humber's coming to Waves.
that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That'd be so cool.
I didn't go, so I'm just gonna go take a washroom break here.
All right, sounds
I have nothing
good.
to say.
Awesome.
I know Toonie teamed with some trash players.
I mean, it was a good experience
Oh, for
playing
sure.
on LAN.
For sure.
I mean, so the team was myself, Tweak, Millsy, and 2 of Tweak's cousins, I think. So
Cousin, bro. You'll never play with your cousins.
I think we went for fun. I think that was our goal. But
Yeah.
playing on LAN's always a good time. So
Bro, Millsy definitely didn't come to play for fun.
wait, yeah, Millsy.
Bro, Millsy
Okay.
paid for a hotel.
Oh no.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but the original roster we had was supposed to be really good. It was supposed to be Tweak, Millsy. I don't know if you guys know any of the OSU guys or the Ohio State guys,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wes.
but yeah, Wes and Advisor,
Okay.
Advisor.
who are both pretty good in my
Advisor's a
opinion.
Yeah.
turret, bro.
Yeah,
That
no,
guy is a
yeah,
turret.
100%.
He's
And
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
I think we could have definitely made a decent run. I'm not saying we would have placed like top
Wait, that
like
team was
3.
good. Yo,
Yeah, that
without
team's
the
decent.
cousins, Tweak, Millsy,
Yeah.
you
You guys
that-
definitely would have done
That
pretty
would have
well.
been a good team.
Yeah,
you would have
we-
beat those 2 teams you lost to.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you look at, like, I don't even know who got 5th, 6th, but I'm sure you guys are better than them.
Yeah, we would have maybe made top 8 in my opinion.
Nah, I think you guys easily would have got 6th.
I don't know how
if not
well-
better. Like,
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yo, what was the second day when they left? They left you guys, or was it? No, it was the first day.
It was the first night right before we played Illy's team. I think it was Illy's team.
No,
No,
it
we
was a
didn't play
team
you guys.
before Italy.
Was that Fable's team?
Yeah.
Were you supposed to
Yeah,
play Fable?
yeah, because Fable
Oh.
and you guys were in the same pool, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wait.
and we were in that pool as well.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was
were
like the death pool, at least for you.
Oh, yeah,
it
we
was
were.
bad.
Yeah, we were in the
Yeah.
same pool, yeah.
So we were supposed to, like 5 minutes before we were supposed to play Fable's team.
Yeah.
Tweak and his 2 cousins. I guess they had to go home. You know, it was getting kind of late, so I'm like, whatever.
It was kind of late, yeah.
Yeah. So
Bro, I wasn't even playing and I was upset
I
Yeah.
mean,
because Millsy was like,
Bro, you could have subbed in.
I wanted to, but
yeah,
they,
we wanted
they got rid
to.
of 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I subbed in would have been 45.
My girlfriend could have played.
Low key, she's
I
probably
mean,
nasty.
She probably would have been better
Yeah.
than
Bro,
the 5th. So
She low-key played a little bit of one
Yeah,
of our
you
matches
told
in
me.
pool play.
I
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah, she got a kill. Off break, she's the only one that got a kill. I was
Really?
surprised, yeah.
That's crazy. That's actually.
Yeah,
she's
I-
never played, right?
Well, like, she plays like, yeah, pretty much she's never played.
Yeah.
She's played like a
Yeah.
couple times, but like, I'm like holding like all the buttons and all she has to do is shoot. But like, she actually had her fingers on the controller like, playing.
So yeah, like his cousins were like, he walked out, and I'm
Mhm.
like, I look at Millsy, this guy's red. Like this guy's so pissed.
Oh, I'd be mad too.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
guy walks back. He's like, I'm good to play the 2 games. And Millsy was like, all right, good. Like we're gonna lose, but I want to play Illy. Like that's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah,
right?
that is what he said.
Yeah.
And then Tweak's like, bro, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like he just drove his
I mean,
cousins home.
To be fair, he drove all the way from Sarnia.
Oh, that
to
is
play,
far.
So
But he had
He
a
probably got
hotel.
home really
oh,
late.
you're
Yeah,
talking
he
about
did
Millsy. Yeah,
make
he had
a
a hotel.
hotel
This guy
too.
paid for a
Yeah.
hotel to
I
not
mean, I
play
don't.
the second
I don't
day.
blame him, man. Like that. If he,
I
oh,
would've
I
been
guess
cheesed.
so. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, I would have been mad if I was
I
Millsy
would have
too.
been so.
yeah, I
cheesed,
would have been
bro.
so mad.
Yeah.
If my teammates were just like, I'm out of here. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck?
I would have been so upset.
I mean, that was my run. Let's hear about yours.
But yeah, you guys.
Yeah, you guys had an
This
amazing
guy
run.
got
Yeah.
like drinking money afterwards, bro.
Yeah, what's it called? I was on the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
It was me, Beezy, Illy, Lurd, and Holler. And that was our team of 5, and we kind of just ran through everyone. We had like a couple hiccups, but like we kind of just
You guys were playing with that headset.
Bro.
too.
yeah, we played a couple games without headsets.
Yeah.
My girlfriend played a little bit of one game. I don't know. It was good. We played a couple good matches that were pretty close, but we clutched up in the end.
Yeah.
And then grand finals, I was smoking my sons, but oh,
Bro.
and Steven. I put down Stevie, the Iceman. extinguished his or
Bro, seeing
melted his ice.
Seeing Toons run such an off roll with the
Oh, yeah.
Sog.
Yeah, that was weird.
I was running a Sog all
You're
weekend.
running grapple
This
Sog,
guy-
right?
Yeah, I was just sliding in for
Yeah,
Illy. This
yeah.
guy would kill everyone.
That entire 2 days, he got one highlight, and that was when he was playing
Wait,
like.
No,
one
I
of
had
those-
a
He was
couple.
popping
Oh no, the
off
search
in
and
the
destroys.
surge.
Yeah, the
Search and destroys because I could use a Maddox. I was
Yeah.
peacing.
You had like 18,
Yeah.
didn't you, in that frequency?
Yeah,
21.
It was 21
21?
EKIA, and it was 18.
Yeah, 18 actual
Yeah.
kills with 21 EKIA.
I remember I was watching that, I was getting hyped. Even my younger brother was getting hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was piecing. They couldn't stop me at B. And at the end, I got that crazy 3-piece.
Yeah, that was
I
what I was
remember
talking
that.
about, bro.
Yeah.
This guy, like, he played trash all game. I'm not even gonna lie. He was not doing the best, and then he broke the last hill, and then got that 3-piece.
Oh, yeah, on the Arsenal Hardpoint versus
Yeah.
Team 6, I got a 4-piece.
Yeah,
180'd
the
my
4-piece, yeah,
duo.
the 3-piece with the
Yeah, yeah.
grab and then
Yeah,
the one.
180'd my duo. He said he ran out of ammo. I watched the clip back. He had 14 shots.
So this guy watched it back. That's troll.
All right, be honest with me. Did you expect to win
Yeah.
with that team?
Yeah, I didn't think we were
Bro.
going to lose.
On the side station, BZ was literally playing, put his controller down, and started texting somebody halfway
Yeah.
through a hard point. I'm like, that's such a W, bro. It's crazy.
Oh, bro, you should have seen them on the main stage. They changed the resolution. So it was like literally like this big.
Bro.
Really?
Yeah, the online bank
Oh,
queue
I
was literally like
remember.
this big.
Wait, was
Yeah.
it like was it a
Wow.
monitor resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally like this big, and I was like, "How are you guys playing?" They're like, "I don't know, just shooting."
That was just for fun,
Jeez.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, we were playing the team that got second.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh yeah,
Oh, Team 6?
yeah." No, they play. I don't even know what their team name was.
Wait,
It
who's
was-
on the roster? If you don't.
Oh
mind?
no, Stevie's team. Stevie,
It was Stevie,
Diamond Con.
Yeah, Stevie,
Q.
Diamond Con, Figure, Kayam, and
Kyle,
a
Kyle
Frenchie.
Figure.
iClutch.
Those guys are nasty. Diamond
Yeah.
Con's sick, bro.
Oh, those guys are all gross. Yeah, I've played with most of those
Bro,
guys before.
Figure got smoked one of those maps. This guy dropped like 2 kills.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
forget what team it was, but the guy dropped like 2
Oh, that was
kills.
against Team 6. He had like
Yeah.
2 kills and a whole control or something like
I
that.
felt bad watching.
I
that. I'm
did
like,
too,
Yo,
I
this
felt bad
guy's
for him.
nasty. What is happening, bro?
He is really good.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was a solid time. Just kind of smoked everyone. Showed up, collected my bag, and easy.
Bro, that was the first line I went to. That shit was so fun.
Oh, and I got to keep the big check.
Did you?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's in
I
my
remember.
room.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I was
pretty
not
sick.
letting go of that at the end. Checo was like
Yeah.
trying to like handshake me. I was like, I'm not letting go of the check. I'm not letting one of these guys take it.
Bro, yo, Stevie's watching this. I still got your control freak, dude. This guy still hasn't taken it back.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Darshawn.
I don't think he even plays anymore.
No,
No,
he
it's
doesn't.
chalked.
I told him if he wanted the controller to play, just let me know, and he didn't let me know. So
Oh, I can get a
Bro.
controller.
you'd have to give me like a week's notice. But
Okay.
yeah, I could give you a controller.
I mean, I don't need it. I don't have time to
Yeah.
play right now. But
yeah.
Anaheim.
there's another lane coming up.
Anaheim. That was.
Oh
that
yeah,
was a
Toonie
good
went to
time.
Anaheim.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was watching. This guy's nasty, bro. This
Yeah.
guy's crazy.
First off, the squad was. You guys are gonna roast me.
The squad was sick. I watched it. It was sick.
It was me, Sergio, Advisor, Shaq,
Shaq.
Shaq and
Go.
Stainless from
Bro,
UTK.
supposedly Shaq is a animal, bro.
Shaq is a
Supposedly he's
animal.
crazy
He's doing
on
good?
that, bro.
He was
Yeah.
holding his own. He was going positive, which is surprising to me. I'm pretty sure it's surprising to everyone else, but
Yeah.
the ref said we placed top 64, but I'm pretty sure it's like 80 something.
Yeah.
Um,
82.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
something
think
like
so.
that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
But you guys want me to give you like full breakdown
Give us like a half decent breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Just say
We
like
played our
what teams
first
you played or
match.
whatever.
or
How you beat them.
yeah, we won that. Played
So is that-
Giants second round.
The first one is that when Serge made it onto the Instagram.
Yeah.
You made it onto the.
To the CWL Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
I really-
awesome.
You think I could find it? I think I could
Yeah, you
find it.
definitely could
Yeah, it's
find
definitely
it.
probably a recent picture.
Yeah, but we played Giants second round. I think they ended up getting second in the open bracket.
Yeah.
Third.
Second,
Third.
third. Yeah, but they were disgusting. They were on their phones, like playing us, no headsets.
Yep.
But we expected to lose.
Yeah, that's a
Then-
crazy good team.
Yeah, it was a really good team. And then we played our losers match, won that
Bro, it's not here.
against the 64th seed, and we were like 100 and whatever.
Yeah, you guys have like no points probably.
Yeah, we had like 400 pro points combined. So
Yeah.
that was special to me. Then we went on and played the 50th seed, I think, or somewhere in the 50s,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when we lost.
there he is.
But
Yeah.
it was a pretty good experience to me.
Oh,
Like,
those events are so cool.
yeah, playing at a major is really
Yeah.
it was
Oh.
really fun.
They're just so like the atmosphere there is just like everyone's there for the same reason.
Yeah.
And it's so
Yeah.
awesome.
Even watching matches at Anaheim it's amazing. I think
Yeah.
if you guys have ever gone to a major, you know what it feels like.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. we just talk about? I don't know if you guys seen Hitch's video. Where, the
Oh.
guy in the CCL, he
Yep.
was under Blitz Boy. I think his
Yep.
name's Paulie.
Yeah, Paulie Deuce.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
so basically, he was in Hitch's vlog. Like all the guys from the CCL were like taking pictures with the
Blake?
summertime, whatever.
Team
Or Hit-
Summertime.
yeah, Team Summertime. So I guess like it was a clip of Paulie or Blitz Boy,
Yeah.
and dabs up Hitch. The other guy
Just
goes to
leaves
dab him up,
Blake.
just
Yep.
leaves him dry. Imagine,
I wish I watched that. Dude.
imagine,
Yeah.
imagine being that person.
And just
That'd be tough.
that's crazy. I think he regret. Didn't he say something about it?
I don't think he's seen him.
I think so. I think it was like on a Twitch chat. I think I was watching Surge's stream or something.
Yeah.
And Paulie's like, bro, I didn't even notice, and I
Yeah.
saw it afterwards, and I felt so bad.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
bro, that shit
was hilarious.
sucks. Imagine. Oh god.
Yeah, that'd been tough.
But yeah, yo, David, pull up that pic of Surge, because I know Shaq is in there,
Yeah, I think there was 4 of us from.
and Zeus.
Yeah. And if you look in the back, you can see like a whole bunch of CCL people. So it was pretty
Yeah.
dope.
I wish I was there just to meet everyone. That
Yeah.
would have been so cool.
I think there was a lot of people from the CCL. It was
I wonder if
Meaning-
people are gonna go to like champs or something.
100%.
Bro, I'm saying we get Humber down to Miami.
Bro,
Nah,
that's
I'm not
the-
playing this
I'd rather
game.
go to. I'd
Nah,
rather,
just to go.
I'd rather
just
go
to
to
go.
champs just to watch
Yeah.
and like see all the boys.
Champs is in Miami too, I think,
Is it?
I think it's LA.
or LA maybe.
Yeah, I think it's LA.
That might be even better, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Look
See,
at
like, look
that.
at Toonie in the back, bro.
That's an
Yeah.
awesome picture.
Yeah, if
That's
you look in
actually
the
a sick
back, you
picture.
can see like,
Bro, that's Shaq's girl.
yeah, that is
Yeah,
Shaq's girl.
yeah.
Nice.
Bro, JP's the hype man. I
Yeah.
know JP's the
JP
hype
almost
man,
got kicked
bro.
out for that
Did he?
because
Oh yeah.
like you're not supposed to trash talk, and this
Nah.
guy was going in.
Yo, I
Yeah.
remember Ricky saying like when JP came in there, he's like, "You're losing to a shitter" or something.
Yeah, the ref literally came up to him,
Bro.
and she had to like restrain
Ayo,
him.
thanks, David. Bro, this guy literally said, "You're losing to a shitter."
Yeah,
Bro,
Imagine talking ish and not even playing.
bro.
That's
I mean that's
That's
just straight
passion.
passion.
That's
Yeah.
passion. That's the big hype man.
Yeah, for sure.
Zeus, my boy.
That is passion at its
Yeah.
finest.
Yep.
There's also, on the topic of events, I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's announced, but there's a Call of Duty event in Toronto coming up at the end of
Yeah.
July.
is
Oh,
that the
what's it
2v2?
I can't really say much more.
Okay.
It's not the 2v2, it's Black
oh, yeah,
Ops
the
4.
2v2 Black Ops 3 one.
Black
yeah.
Ops 4, 5v5.
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one you want to go to, 100%. If you've missed all of the other locals, you want to go to this one.
Really?
I'm definitely not playing.
You really got to go. Like,
Kind of trying to waste my money here.
You want to waste your money?
I don't know, bro.
Let's fly with Shaq.
I'm not talking about that bunch of money, bro. I'm talking about like
What are you talking about?
I
like,
heard
just to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, just to watch.
Yeah, no, to play.
Oh, to play. Yeah, that's what I mean. Fly with
Yeah.
Shaq. Team with Shaq.
it'll be one of the
You paying
events you
for it?
definitely want to go to. Like,
Really?
it's gonna be big and like it's gonna be good.
I heard I don't know if it's a partnership or not, but AGN's doing some
With-
event in 2020 with TXP.
Yeah,
That's what I seen on
With
their Twitter.
TXP?
yeah,
Not
Wait, is
gonna
that like
lie.
through Jamie?
yeah. Through Jamie, yeah, my
Really?
friend
Damn,
Jamie.
that
Yeah.
Brother Jammer's making moves.
He is making moves. I
Good for him, bro.
He's doing good.
Mhm.
He has some things in the work too,
Mhm.
which are pretty cool.
He's got to work on a couple things though, like
Yeah,
same version games.
yeah,
Yeah,
Stuff
that
like
was an
that.
issue.
yeah,
But I feel like
yeah.
the last land TXP.
It was run
was-
really
it was
well.
run well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it just
I don't know.
he gave too much leniency. Okay, he
To,
just
like,
gave
big
people.
players?
Yeah, he gave people too much time to warm up and whatnot, and that just kind of like prolonged the
I
time.
don't like.
but,
I didn't watch the stream, but there were a lot of delays, right?
Yeah.
There was like an hour wait
I
for
was
every game.
I was watching for like an hour before I had to go to work. I was literally just staring at like people walk on the
Yeah.
main stage. Saw Kush Point.
I
Suck,
mean,
which point?
He knows.
I
Bro,
enjoyed it a lot because
Yeah.
there's not too many people that would go out of their way to throw like a local, you know?
Yeah,
I feel like Toronto especially has one of the best like AM scenes like
for
anywhere
sure.
else.
100%.
they have
Like,
one of the
so
best
many pros
teams.
come from Mississauga.
100%.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
actually crazy.
Okay,
Or
listen.
in the
we
GTA.
got
Yeah.
Shroud.
Okay.
Like Shroud.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got
Goon. I mean,
Goonjar.
like Call of Duty Ghost was like Goonjar.
We got
Prime.
Royalty.
Yeah.
Royalty, yeah.
Who else?
Exotic,
Exotic.
from the area.
Yeah.
Bro, we have Brampton dudes as well. BT's from Brampton.
Yeah.
Beezy's from Brampton.
Isn't
Illy's from
Dasher from
Brampton.
Brampton too?
Illy's from Dash is from Ottawa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Karma's
man.
from Ottawa.
Yeah. Illy's from Brampton.
Illy's from Brampton.
Like,
Bro,
Gunless
like-
as well.
Gunless is
Bro,
from
Ontario has players.
the GTA
Yeah.
too.
There's someone from Vancouver as well, or like British Columbia. I
don't
remember.
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
But yeah.
Isn't Asim or Asim?
Oh yeah, he's from
Asim,
Toronto too.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Is
from
he?
Toronto.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
he's from
didn't know
Toronto.
Bro, so many
I already said exotic.
insane players.
A boss. Yeah. No, we have a lot of good talent.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Mayhem. I forgot about Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mayhem. That guy went to E6.
Yeah, he's on E6. That's awesome.
Bro, everybody's clowning that team. That team doesn't look bad.
Who's that team?
Who's on the roster?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that, man?
Hey, you can't be saying it looks good and then not know it.
You gotta do me like that. Wait, don't put the camera on me.
But yeah, no. There's a lot of people from Toronto,
Yeah.
and most of
this
them come
can't
to
be
the
the
locals
current
too.
roster.
So
Yeah,
like,
they
there's
do.
good competition at our locals for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you're racking all your money from, huh?
Not that much. I only took home like $400 or whatever
That's
from winning.
still, bro. That's still nice.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice little bonus.
Hmm. Take the girlie on a
Is this
date.
the-
Oh, for sure.
I wonder if this is the team.
Going on
I don't
vacation.
think it is.
Oh,
End of August.
where you
Mexico.
going? Mexico.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
the team.
It is. All right.
Yep.
So yeah,
All
it's,
inclusive.
Yeah.
bro, God RX, Mayhem, and Breezy. I think are like 3 good players.
Yeah,
and then
they're all
Kismet,
really good.
Yeah, Kismet
Mhm.
General.
Yeah, that team
Like-
has really good potential to just pop off.
Bro, I
All
think
those
Mayhem's
players.
nasty. Like
Oh, he
Mayhem
is.
slept on.
He's one of the best players in the league.
God RX last, I think it was Anaheim.
That's
God
he was
RX.
popping off.
Oh,
His
he's
search and
he's
destroy
in.
stats were insane.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a god. That guy's so
Crazy.
good.
I remember. Didn't he play on Lightning Pandas?
No.
What team was it? It was for the Pro League qualifiers. He played on a team. I forget what team it is, man. Nightstand? No.
Golden Knights.
Golden
Pittsburgh
Knights.
Golden Knights, I think,
Yeah.
right?
With Parasite.
With Parasite.
With
Yeah.
Parasite, yeah,
Yep.
he killed it, bro. Like
Yeah.
he was actually insane. But yeah, everybody's clowning that team. I think they're gonna do well. Splice, Hugh, and Temp.
That team's gonna be
That's-
insane.
How-
yeah.
How does Envy allow that?
I mean, they got gunless.
Nah, I think there had to be a stipulation or something. I don't think teams would allow Gunless and Hook on the same team.
That's
Well, they
pretty
loaned them out. I don't
disgusting.
think. I don't
Like,
think.
yeah, how do you loan a player
no,
out
but-
to Splice
I
with
mean,
Temp?
I don't know, bro.
I just. I think that's
had
where.
to have
Like,
been
I don't
money.
think he was happy with where he was playing.
Oh, he
was
definitely
like,
was.
Oh,
well,
100%.
Bro,
yeah.
Envy's
I'm not
trash.
playing here. Oh yeah,
Like,
like their
Ace is
team's
washed up.
their team's not very good.
Yeah, Ace is washed up.
With gunless though, like they could definitely be
Mhm.
a force to be reckoned with. Like
Yeah.
they're really good.
I still don't think that roster is like championship material though.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
mean,
they
you-
do have Gunless.
You got to look
but
at their team from last year that won champs.
Mhm.
Like
That's true.
that team didn't look like
That's
a
true.
team that would win champs. Like
They were
historically.
definitely underdogs.
Oh,
and
for
then
sure.
they eliminated Optic.
Yeah.
Bro, I was so
Oh
sad.
no, they
after
beat
watching
they beat
that.
a couple good teams to get to where they were too. So
Yeah.
like,
I mean, Optic was trash World War II.
I don't know about you guys, but everyone says Splice won roster mania, but I think it's LG.
who did LG Bracken?
Bracken Skies.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
I think
pickup.
Brack-
Brack
really
is so.
Oh,
good.
Brack is so good.
I think Brack
Bro, you
is
know
so
he plays with vibration on.
I
Does
used
he?
to.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. That
That's
actually blows my mind because vibration is so bad.
No, I liked it. It would just hurt my hands after a while.
Really?
Like I played so much. I played for like 10 hours straight. My
Oh, that's
hands were
true.
like
Yeah.
a little shaky after.
Is that a
but, like,
World War II?
No, that was before that.
I remember like Brack is crazy. Like, and he's a nice guy supposedly. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember he went to a LAN in.
Yeah, you went to the UTK line, right?
No,
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah, he
UTK
did.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
and
there.
he teamed with Lou. No.
No, he
No.
teamed with
No, it was
Ro-
the guys-
Roger.
he teamed with Roger, J Riptide,
Momentous.
and I think 2 more
Mhm.
guys.
Yeah.
But
know.
apparently he's really close with them. So
Mhm.
Yeah, he's really close to J Riptide. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
They
I've played with him a
teamed.
couple times. He's a
Yeah,
really
they
good guy.
did.
Yeah. Bro, are you the team you went with Anaheim?
Mm.
Did you team with them for the qualifier?
No, for the AGN qualifier.
Yeah, the AGN qualifier.
No, of course not.
Who? No, like mine is Shaq because I
Okay.
teamed with Shaq.
No, for our
Yeah.
qualifier was me, Advisor, Wes,
Stainless.
and I'm missing one.
I don't remember. Bro, I can't remember.
Oh, Lycan from the Toronto team.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Wait, what name did he go under? Nobilis?
Yeah, he changed his name
Bro.
recently. I don't
I don't know why he would do
know why,
I,
but
I liked his name, Lycan.
Yeah, Lycan.
That was a
yeah,
good
sick.
name.
no, but he's really good.
Yeah, he did really good.
I
he
feel
was
like-
like he was like IGL that entire series.
Yeah. Oh, you're watching?
I was watching on Advisors.
Yeah.
He goes to
Bro.
Toronto, right?
I don't know if he graduated or not, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if he still does, I mean, that's a pretty good
Bro,
foundation.
you have
for
you
next year.
actually have a roster.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, we'll see.
I told him
we'll
if he like
see.
tweets something out.
there's a couple people I know that go to U of T.
I know 3 pretty decent guys, but I don't think they're planning on playing. I think it's their
That's
4th
so-
year, so
Oh, maybe yeah.
yeah.
That's so annoying. Like, it's
I mean,
talent,
the CCL
bro.
is a big commitment in my
It is.
opinion.
Yeah, it really is.
I disagree.
You think so?
I don't think it's a big commitment.
I think it's a big commitment.
I think like taking
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 days for practice and then 2 days to play.
No. Like my.
I mean,
that's
like if you're competing, like actually competing and like going to like majors and stuff and doing school and then on top doing that,
'cause
it's a
then,
lot.
yeah. Yeah,
Like
would
if
be-
I was if I was still going to like majors for like this year and like I would join the CCL, I wouldn't have been able to practice at all. Like that would have been like my full-time commitment.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home.
I mean, you did go to a major,
Yeah, but like
but then
it-
you stopped after that.
yeah.
I don't know why you did, bro. You're fucking.
Well,
Yeah.
like I don't know, it kind of like ruined our year. Like our fifth kind of like quit on us like a week before the event, so we went with some random person and like it messed up our whole chemistry, and it was just
Mhm.
like whatever.
Yeah.
But
Who was your team?
you guys probably won't know them, but the guy's name RJ, Wyran, Luke,
Oh,
or
I know
RJ
Wyran.
quit on us.
Yeah.
It was Slazer, Luke. We picked up Convicts, who's
Okay,
like
yeah.
really really
Mhm.
good,
Yeah.
but I don't know, we just didn't have any chemistry with him,
Mhm.
right? So we were kind of doing our own thing.
Yeah.
And then Snowhair, who is like an old like Call of Duty 4 pro, who
I
was
know
really good.
you were telling us that you and Ghost, like your team was untouchable. Like you guys
And
were
Ghost?
crazy. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and like locals and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd smoke everyone. We were like 16. Like,
Crazy. I remember seeing 16. I think it was Tej in Advanced Warfare.
yeah,
Like they
Oh, I-
smoked Optic that
I
one
do
game.
remember
I was
Yeah.
really good at that game too.
I hated Advanced Warfare.
I like
That
this
shit-
AW.
I hated
I really liked that game too.
Mm-hmm.
I loved watching it, but
Couldn't
I just
play it.
hated the mechanics in that game.
I think that's
So
the
bad.
best jetpack COD, in my opinion.
Which one was your favorite COD though?
Oh,
You got that? Alright, another Humber in the dark.
After Dark Special.
yeah. Are we doing that? Favorite COD?
Yeah, what's your favorite COD?
Alright,
Oh, David's is MW2. He was
Yeah.
smoking mans and quick scopes. That's what he said.
yeah. Mine's
MW2 was sick.
yeah, it was pretty fun.
Mhm.
But like, I have to say like, COD like competitive experience probably BO3.
I think competitive wise, I love Black Ops 2.
Like Black Ops 3.
I
I
agree.
Yeah, I grinded with
Black
all
Ops 2
my
was mine.
BO3 grinding with IRLs, GBs. Shout out Meds.
Bro, I had no IRLs and it was so like my IRLs were pub players. So I would literally just do like 1v1 and 2v2s the entire time
No,
up
bro.
until Black Ops 4.
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
with 3 guys from my high school and like one of their friends.
Damn.
See,
Now we're boys.
my team, like the beginning team I played with for like locals and stuff, they all went to my high school.
Yeah.
And
That's
we were,
dope.
and we were not like we were all friends since like we were like 10, and they all still play, so it's pretty cool to like see where we like how we all play together and whatnot. Toronto XP, funny enough, was the first time like me, Hamey, and Seagulls, none of us teamed
All
with
on
each other.
different teams?
We're all
Yeah.
on different teams for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. Like
Hamey
of
was on
playing.
TXP, right?
Yeah, he was on
That
Team
guy's
6.
crazy, bro. He goes to Sheridan.
Yeah, he goes to Sheridan. Yeah.
Bro,
Mhm.
Hamey,
They
make
have a
team.
good. They have Seagulls and Sheridan and Hamey go to Sheridan. So like
Damn.
they could have a really good team. It's just filling in those gaps
Bro,
with 3 other
literally,
players.
Like if you find 2 more good players, just have one to like fill in. Like,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
make it
yeah.
far, but you won't make it like extremely
agree.
far.
No, for sure. Yeah, they'd be good. Like they're really really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
What's your favorite COD?
Black Ops 2 by far.
Black Ops 2
By
was
far.
so good. That game was like
Mhm.
they didn't bombard you with DLC. Only one DLC weapon.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
even pubs in that game was so good. Was
Bro,
it one DLC weapon?
Yeah, it was the Peacekeeper.
Yeah, it was
Peacekeeper.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the Peacekeeper.
If I went back and played on my 360, bro, the time to kill, bro, do you think, like, when you go back, think of, like, childhood, do you think the time to kill was bad?
I think this is the best time to kill we had.
I think Black Ops
Bro,
4 was
in
one
my
of the
opinion.
It was,
worst.
I went back, I was like, this is so fast.
It is really fast.
It is
Yeah.
disgustingly fast.
I think Ghost is faster.
Cool.
Yeah, Ghost was
is fast.
definitely-
Yeah.
Ghost is like
Definitely
2 bullets
faster.
from the Remington and you're dead.
2 bullets
like-
from anywhere with any gun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think I'll scratch Black Ops 2. I think Ghost is one of my favorite ones.
Nah,
I
my-
like like
Games to
watching
play?
it.
Yeah.
Watching
from a
it-
competitive standpoint,
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 is my favorite.
Me too.
From a casual like for fun, it was definitely like Modern Warfare 2. That's like I played that game for like 3 years. Like I skipped MW3, I skipped Black Ops
Bro.
1. I played that game for 3
Wait,
years.
actually, same. I like with Black Ops 2 for me. Like I played that game casually
Yeah.
more than I played Jetpack
Yeah.
games. Like
Yeah.
I reset stats like twice in that game because I just
Oh,
loved it.
fuck.
I
Yeah.
love that game
No, I
so
played
much.
that game a lot
Yeah,
for sure.
that game was fun. But Ghost, watching Search and Destroy in that game, it was so
Yeah.
good.
I think
Mhm.
Ghost
Like,
had the best search and destroy.
There were so many mix-ups you could do with breaking stuff.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like just simply a breaking offense.
Oh yeah, even going back from like the last off season of Call of Duty, we all went back to Ghost, like me and my friends, and we started playing it. We like found like smoke spots to throw it, and it would like
Yeah.
land on top of a roof and like block off everything
I think
perfectly,
the
and you could jump
strategy in
up.
Ghost is just like
So
so good.
And I think
Yeah.
Blitz was a great game mode, in my opinion.
I don't
Yeah, it
know.
was-
I didn't like
Bro, I
that.
fucking
It was
love
alright.
that
Blitz
game
was
mode.
not that
I
good.
wasn't
Bro,
it.
watching what was it was it Complex or EG at the time? Smoke some random team like 42-7, bro. Just in Blitz.
Um,
So
Isn't that
good,
ice
man.
map?
Bro, that ice map. Yeah, that ice map.
I see all that.
I forgot the
Freight?
name of it. Fuck.
No.
Wasn't Freight?
Yeah,
I swear
think
it was
so.
like the legit ice map. Ah,
Mhm.
whatever.
I don't know. But yeah, like I think Blitz was great. I think Domination is only good if you can neutralize a flag.
Yeah.
Like I remember, did they try bringing Domination into it? Only in MW3, right? Where was Domination a competitive?
I don't
game
even
mode?
remember. I didn't even play back then. I have no
I think
idea.
it was. But yeah, like because you could neutralize flags, you could easily just spawn trap them in one spot. I remember what was it, Octane? That's the map?
Yeah.
You could you could you could just like neutralize A, cap B and C, and then just keep them in back strip club. And
Yeah.
just smoke them there.
It was good. Like the neutralization was good. Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. It was fun. That was like my first game I played like somewhat competitively. So like, it was a good game. I always holds like
Would
some
you guys
value
put
to
it
me.
over Hardpoint?
I'd put it over Control.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Control.
I hate Control.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
back in Jetpacks playing Uplink, to be
I
honest.
Yeah.
think Uplink
I
was
like
by far
Uplink
the
was
best
great.
third game
Yeah.
mode.
They threw Uplink in
Capture the
too.
Flag's really good
Yeah,
too.
it was ass.
CTF was good, but it depends on the game.
It
in my
definitely does
opinion.
depend
Black
on the
Ops
game.
2
Yeah.
CTF, I think was
That was
great.
amazing.
That was really good.
Mhm.
Because wait, World War 2, can you continuously sprint? I don't remember. I didn't.
I think
play
they
Yeah,
added it
you
at
could.
the end.
Yeah.
World War
So,
II Capture the Flag was pretty good too.
It was
It
really
was,
good.
yeah, it was
but
good.
I think because you couldn't sprint fully in Black Ops 2,
Yeah.
it made Capture the Flag better.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
it slowed it down a bit. You actually had to play for picks and keep them off spawns and whatnot.
Mhm.
It was
Mhm.
really good. And then watching, I think it was, I forget what map it was, but Crimsix ran it down at one point for the win, and they took it, bro. That was crazy.
There's a lot of
remember.
crazy highlights in
Yeah.
that game. Like,
That game was really good.
yeah.
Really good. That's all the topics I got. The rest is like Q&A. We've been at it for an hour and a half. That's not bad.
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
I say it's time for Q&A.
How many
Yeah.
questions do we got?
Bro, we got
I mean, we're
quite a
gonna
lot.
say something. We're gonna
Yeah.
start talking.
Yo,
so,
if any
like-
guys in the chat, if you haven't
Oh,
went
yeah.
on Twitter and asked us
or
questions,
even
feel
ask them in the chat.
yeah, feel free to ask us questions right now.
We
If
have
you
a
feel.
list, but if you want to ask more, go for it.
But I guess we can go off the list first.
Oh yeah, we'll go after this. You want me to just like even the troll questions? I feel like it'll just be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Alright.
Go for it.
Jammer asks, why is GoToon so fake?
Cause you gotta make sure everyone likes you.
Wait, he's
Just
actually wait. Tooney's actually fake,
Wait, what did I do?
bro.
AGN.
AGN
Oh,
qualifier,
no.
bro. We skipped over this, but
I already had a team.
you didn't have a team. You
I-
were thinking of
No,
having a team.
it was in the works.
Yeah. So Shaq, I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna team with us,
No.
but Shaq was like, "Yo, Tooney, you want to team with us?" And Tooney's like, "Oh, I'm busy that day."
I was busy doing the qualifier.
he's like, "Oh, I'm busy that day," and I'm like, "Advisors." He's playing with advisor. He's playing with advisor.
That's my
And
duo, bro.
like the next day or next 2 days, Tooney tweets out, "Can't wait to play in the AGN with my
With
boys,
Benji."
advisors, they
Yeah.
whatever." And I'm just
Oh,
like,
man.
just tell us you don't want to play with us, bro. That shit killed
Wait,
me,
I
bro.
would love to play
That
with
hurt.
you guys.
That shit. I was a
Hurt.
little sad, but I also understood because we were teaming with Shaq.
That was a big part of it.
Yeah.
I'm
I had a
not gonna
blast
lie.
though. Honestly, I had fun playing with Shaq.
I will never again.
I had so much fun.
I will never again.
It wasn't that bad.
No,
It couldn't
I don't
have
think
been
you,
that
if you
bad.
go watch my stream,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, you were I didn't even watch your
Yeah.
stream, bro. You probably punched something.
I think I resisted.
Yeah, that's.
I like
crazy.
turned my stream off mid game.
Wait, but I play with Shaq every day, bro. You guys had to take one for the team.
Bro, if Aces is still watching, you're our Shaq. If that makes you feel any
Wait,
better.
what a Aces and Shaq?
Aces
Teamed
and
up?
yo, if Aces and Shaq
Yeah.
teamed, they'd make
Go.
one decent player.
Come on, bro.
Low key, low key.
Wait, that's tough.
Wait, it's like okay, yeah. Heat asked, what format do you think would be best for season 2? And what
I
new
could go
schools
for
are you
this.
anticipating playing the most?
We can just talk about the schools we're gonna anticipate. We kind of talked about the format earlier.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you have anything to add to it, we can.
He also asked who in your opinion was the biggest threat in season 1?
Who said that?
Heat.
He added onto that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can talk about first like what teams we're anticipating to play next season,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
the teams that gave us trouble. You want to?
Well, in my opinion, I think, whatever team like joins, I think Humber is still gonna win, in my opinion. But I think a lot of people don't know, but Lambton College is trying to put together a team,
Yeah.
and like I think that team could be really good. I think if they
Yeah.
pick up the right players and actually work and practice together, I think they could be really good.
for
So,
sure.
Lambton?
Yeah, Lambton.
You think those two are gonna team though? That's the
Ooh.
question.
Yeah.
Might have to have two separate teams.
Yeah.
That's if the league allows 2 teams.
I hope they
Yeah.
do.
I'm like during a stream, J Pro said we're not doing 2 teams, and that's what we decided on. Like that's what he said.
During what
Wait.
stream?
I think it was Shaq's stream.
Yeah.
When?
Well, I don't know.
I think it was Shaq's
Yeah,
stream.
you said you overheard
because
that.
Shaq was like, "Hey pal, are there gonna be 2 Mississippi teams? And then
Like-
J-Pro's like, there's only gonna be 1 team. I'm sorry. Like, like
Is there like gonna be
is there, like,
2
gonna be,
streams?
but yeah, so
like
so I don't know. I hope so.
I hope
but-
there is.
I think it would
Yeah.
be a good thing.
I feel like if they do the challenger and then like the
Premier?
the premiere, like I don't think there would be a problem with the challenge, like the challenger having another like
Yeah.
another
Having a
team
team
from the
in
same
each?
school. Yeah.
yeah.
And it'd just be the same rule. Like you can only have 1 team. Like at the start of the season, you can only have like 1 Humber in
Mhm.
Premier and 1
in
in
each
Challenger.
division, yeah.
I know we
Yeah,
didn't
I
talk
guess.
about this, but what do you guys think about merging?
Bro, I
Right.
wanted to merge with U of T. After I heard Tooney say, bro, we're not going to have a team, bro. And I'm like, okay, we got a team. But let me talk to somebody and see if you can merge with, like, us and see what happens. And, I don't know, we just didn't talk about it afterwards.
I
But it'd be
think-
sick.
I
I'd be
think
like-
merging should be chalked. No more.
Merge-
Do you
Merging?
think so?
The thing is, if
Yeah.
we merge, I know my boy J Money's losing a team. GCC
I
was
mean,
merged.
Yeah.
In my-
Onyx.
In my
GCC.
opinion, I think
Same with Florida, right?
I think
Yeah.
all of like, or not all, but a lot of the top teams have like mergers.
Mhm.
I
So-
feel like there should be like a grandfather rule. Like if you merged and you want to play with that team, you can play
Yeah.
with them.
A grandfather,
Yeah.
that might be smart, but
I feel
that's also like,
that's
oh,
controversial.
I
we
guess it is
merged with this
controversial.
school, but there's another student from that school
I feel
that
like
we want to merge with.
you could make it so, say, you could make it so that you could grandfather like the actual team. So if
Mhm.
FSU, for example, that team is Florida State, okay. But let's say, I don't know who's from Tallahassee. Do you know?
I think it was Zolt.
So if
Zulte.
Zulte
Zulte.
graduates,
Zulte.
they can't get another player from Tallahassee. It
Oh,
has
I
to be a
see.
Florida
That's fair
State.
enough.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
what if another player beside, like, as well as Zolti appear from Tallahassee?
Then they'd have to play under Tallahassee.
Okay, I got you.
It's
Interesting.
only the players are
Yeah.
grandfathered onto the team.
Mhm.
I
Gotcha,
guess.
gotcha.
That makes more sense.
That's my take on that.
So would Tooney want a Lambton merge? If
I mean,
it's
if-
probably like chalked. That's what Marco's
Yeah.
saying right now.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. I heard they were leaning towards no,
Yeah.
but
Because I also think it's bro, I don't know what I can say.
I think it's unfair for schools that have a full roster
Yeah.
and they want to
Yeah.
like bring their school into an esport.
wait, but at that point, there's no rule that says they can't merge as well.
Not
They could
yet.
like
No.
let's say they could retain like their school name and everything,
Mhm.
but why can't they have like a player from like another school?
I feel like Marco said, like, imagine people not from your school repping your school.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There was, I think, and don't quote me on this, I feel like there wasn't a prize pool because there were merged teams. Imagine a merged team winning a prize pool,
Yeah,
I could see
representing one school, and then they're taking money and they representing another school.
that's true.
that. I feel like ideally, we'd like a league where like there are no mergers, but if you look back at like all the good teams, or not all, like I said earlier,
Majority.
Yeah.
but the majority of them are mergers.
merged, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know.
There's either gonna be it's so controversial.
then it comes back to the point of just having like 2 teams dominate the league. That's what it comes back to.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ole Miss and Humber
Yeah.
But like
And
I
OSU.
feel like that
and OSU.
That's
OSU's
like-
nasty.
that's like obviously like a problem, the 2 teams dominating. But like when it comes down to it, those 2 teams have players that all go to the same school.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
true too.
So like yeah, they might dominate, but like their whole team does go to their school.
Mm-hmm.
So like
And that was the whole fake email.
And there's
thing,
no
bro.
fake emails.
Bro,
I don't know why
Yeah.
so
okay. It's
Say it.
crazy. I don't know why people would think that. Like
Mm,
it was a free tournament. I just wanted to rep our school. All of our
Can't we say
There's
it?
free league. It was an awesome league, don't get me wrong, but we all just wanted to rep our school.
exactly.
And at the end of the day, we were playing for pure passion, and like that's all we could ever ask for. Like,
Exactly.
I was having so much fun playing with the people I wouldn't normally play with, which I think is the whole point, or one of the points of the whole CCL in general. And on top of that, like the way like we all came together was like funny. Like I ran into Stevie like going to class, and I was
Exactly.
like, "You're Stevie," and he's like, "Yeah, you're Tunes," and I was like, "Let's like Humber as a COD team, like let's join it together." And then Kush Point, like same thing with Joker. Seen Joker tweet and reply and like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I go to Humber," so like it just kind of like connected like that, and like
Mhm,
that's
exactly. And on God, there were teams who were calling us out.
that
we're
nowhere
doing it,
near
bro.
us.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. is
I
that
know for sure.
that supposedly there were teams that did not have players that went to their school.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's like that
so
celebrity
they're
effect.
just they were just suspect.
Yeah, it's like that celebrity effect where like
Which is
Also-
probably another reason why.
Yeah.
There wasn't a prize
Oh,
pool.
okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a celebrity does something bad, and then all these other celebrities are like, "Oh my God, that's horrible! You're a horrible person." And then out of those celebrities, they've done the same thing, but nobody
Mhm.
knows about it yet.
Yeah.
Same with those schools. I guarantee you.
100%.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of teams in playoffs that had players that didn't go to their school.
Yeah.
And
I
Next
mean,
question.
speaking of that, like the verification, like hopefully this year
I hope
there
they-
is
I
a
mean, how would you
verification.
even do
Oh,
like a really
they
good
have.
verification
There's like
system?
companies and schools that have programs that they can run through
It costs money.
your system.
It's all
Yeah.
money. Like nothing is for free.
No.
Nothing.
That's just basically the only thing is that there's money
I mean,
involved.
you could do
Yeah.
the whole email verification thing. Obviously, you can fake emails, but
Obviously.
you could get them to send like timetables, student cards,
Mhm.
Nah,
something.
that's a good idea.
A student card.
Yeah,
But there's
see,
no way of like actually
s-
saying. Like,
Yeah, I said this before though. Like there was a huge meeting one time in the CCO where like everybody joined this one call,
Mhm.
and you could fake student cards.
yeah.
I don't know who would go to that degree,
I
but
mean,
you could fake student cards. Like Joker
Yeah.
has his student card, but he doesn't go to Humber. He could be playing from Jamaica, and he could just
Yeah.
send them his student card.
I guess.
You know
so.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's why I feel like that would.
And you also, I know because I'm at University Guelph Humber, I get, when I enroll, and if I get an acceptance, I get a Humber number and
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
Guelph
and an
number.
email.
But I get, even if I don't get accepted, I get a number.
Yeah.
So I could still technically
Exactly.
fake it.
I mean, would you have the email? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, I think you do get the
Uh,
email, don't you?
Yeah, I get the email to see my, or like,
Interesting.
I don't
log
know.
on.
There's.
It's just
I was like talking to it with like my dad. Like you could do like 2 steps of verification,
Mhm.
like student card or like that you're
Oh, yeah.
actually like on the team, like that
Mhm.
you actually go to the school, and then you have like your actual own ID. I don't know. Like obviously you can fake it if it comes down to it.
yeah. I remember during that meeting, like the R6 person was there, and I think they had a way. I can't remember for the life of me, but supposedly like it's a money thing, or they're illegally. I know there's probably so many ways you could do it illegally.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know. If
But
someone wants to
verification-
cheat, they're gonna cheat.
bro. Especially
day.
yo, imagine there's a prize pool.
I know. Then people
Imagine
are
if
definitely gonna
like
cheat.
$10,000 is a lot of money.
But
You
I
know?
feel like at that point they probably would invest some money into like.
oh, for
Oh yeah,
sure.
if they get money
they're
for a
gonna
prize pool,
definitely
yeah,
take
they're
steps.
definitely using money
for sure.
You hear that, J Pro? If there's money, use it. But yeah, so they're definitely like. But yo, if we get fake email, I can't believe it, bro. I remember we got in trouble for sharing a meme about
Oh, I do
Iowa.
remember
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
that? I think it was like a Minecraft meme, and it was like the Book of Truth or something. It's like
I
the
have
Book of
so
Truth.
many memes. I don't know
Yeah,
if they're on
so
my
many
phone.
Iowa memes. I think that got Marco in trouble. Was it that night where Marco like banned somebody?
He was banning P. He,
Bro,
he banned.
I-
he banned Nevermind.
I low
Key
key,
man, never mind.
Yeah.
I low key
Jesus.
felt bad because Marco was like, "I'm giving up my position. I'm gonna be graphics," and I'm like, "Yo, this is all because we were sharing memes." So I felt bad about that. On to the next question. State asked how he could get one of the fake emails. It's easy.
Enroll in Humber.
The way I got fake emails for Toons and Stevie, I made up random numbers because it's just an N number.
Yeah.
Mine is N0123XX
come on.
whatever.
Dude, what
Boy,
the
you can
fuck?
put your strategy with that.
Bro, what?
Oh, my bad. I was rambling. But no, we don't do fake emails.
That
No
ain't a
such
thing
thing.
at all.
Stevie changed his for like I don't know how he did it.
He did.
It was like MCLS or something.
I think that was the
Might
temporary
be-
one.
Was it? I don't know.
Maybe his program as well.
Yeah, maybe it's program. But like, Kushpoint gave me a Gmail. I feel like that's what that's that's yo. Kushpoint gave me a Gmail, and then they started asking
That's
more
typical
questions.
him, bro.
Bro, that shit. I'm just like, all right, I'll just use the Gmail. I guess he changed it.
Nah,
Bro,
that
that's
ain't a
fucking.
thing. Bro, leave it to Kushpoint to do something like that.
Yeah.
For real.
Alright.
Like as a clown.
Who are some players you are interested in picking up? From Risk.
Now is this?
He's a high schooler, right? Risk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Is
in
this-
Ottawa, so
Yeah.
not really in the conversation yet.
I
Unless he
mean, we
moves.
don't look at people to pick up unless they come to either Toons or myself,
Yeah.
because we go out on social media and then we say, "Yo, we're looking for players."
Yeah.
Mm.
We definitely
Because-
have options
Yeah,
for this
we're-
next upcoming season.
Yeah. Sneak peek September, we're doing like a esports fair for students, hopefully,
Yeah.
and you'll come talk to us.
So if you're watching from Humber,
Yeah, if you're watching, you're
you
from
play
Humber
COD and you're
and you're nasty.
way above average, hit us up.
No, we definitely have a player in mind that we're probably
Yeah.
gonna play with.
We 100% have
Well,
a 5.
100%. I'm thinking we're
100% we have a
100% play with
roster.
him, but
That's
like,
foreshadowing, by the way. When y'all trying to pick up below average players from D'Angelo. Hey man, if you're below average but you're nasty, you're not below average.
When
you
they
know?
allow us to have 2 teams.
Yeah, when they allow us to have 2 teams.
Yeah.
Yes. Is Matt Hunter the GOAT from Matt Hunter? I don't think have I played with Matt
Yeah,
Hunter?
he's fucking.
Yeah,
he's
we
big
scrimmed him with-
nasty.
we scrimmed
He
him with
is
Shaq's
big
team.
nasty. Hey.
I'm just getting on your case. I'm just messing
Jay,
with you.
okay, who's Jay Ray? I've seen him like in a couple league play matches. Like I played with him a couple
He's a
times, and
local.
I'm like, this name looks familiar.
He's coming to Humber not next year, but the year after. He said.
You guys got all the players.
He got
I'm jealous.
recruits.
Oh, is he the one who replied to the tweet where we said we're looking for players? I think it was him.
No, that was the other one. That
I
the other
can't
guy.
remember. But he said like, what do you see for the future of Humber COD?
Dubs.
I think that's more like a question for like Crozier and myself. Are you graduating in 2 years or 1 year?
3.
3?
Yes.
Okay.
For a while.
I don't know. I don't plan on staying with Humber COD my entire 3 years.
No,
know?
like if there's no 2 teams, like I'm
Yeah.
very low chance I'm coming back.
Yeah. But it's not even that. Like, I hope to pass it on to somebody so I can move on to like
Move up the
Humber
rankings.
Esports
Yeah.
and not just Humber Call of Duty. Like I'm already at the top for Humber COD.
Mhm.
I want to like go to like Humber Esports. Be
Yeah.
like, hey, maybe
Mhm.
paid position or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
For
but
sure.
Right now, I see Humber COD is definitely one of the top teams next
Yeah.
year. Without
Humber
a doubt.
COD next year. I think that's like the Golden State
I would
Warriors.
never. Yeah, I would never
Yeah,
say
that-
championship team
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, no, that fifth we're gonna pick up is gonna make us legit the Golden State
Yeah.
Warriors. So
It's crazy.
I'd be on the lookout for
But
that.
that also depends on what teams pick up people.
Yeah.
Nah.
I have so
I
many
I
don't-
feel
people.
like a lot of teams are losing players though.
Yeah, they are.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like
That's how it's gonna be.
I feel like
lot
it's
of
a
teams
lot
getting
easier
players.
for us
It's all
too.
about advertising. Like I've been advertising this, and hopefully this fair is gonna like do a lot. Do you got this, David? You want me to do it?
He's got it.
Don't trip over anything.
All right.
But yeah, like I hope this fair does good because I need staff members. Like if there are 2 teams, imagine me running 2 teams or Crozier running 2 teams. Oh,
Yeah.
is that light bright? Oh my
Ooh.
god.
That's it. Right there.
Yeah, I would never in a million years be able to run a.
No, that's
No,
good.
but it's
esports
not
team.
getting too.
That's
neat.
good.
I mean, we'll just use
Not
it. It's
good.
Just not
temporary.
getting
though.
Darshawn.
There's another one on the
Oh,
other
okay.
side. Yeah.
But yeah,
Like if there's 2 teams, we need more people running. Like I need a staff.
if there's 2
Yeah.
teams, I would definitely be down to like help out.
Yeah,
But,
and I
like-
hope like the people that try out don't just like get sad if they don't make it and like come to staff. You know?
Honestly, J Pro, make
Down.
it so you can have 2 teams and you have a spot on the
Yeah,
roster.
yo, J
Facts.
Pro, 2 teams, you're on the roster. I'll pay for your
But yeah,
ticket.
I'd
through
definitely be
Humber.
down. Definitely be down to coach again. That was
Yeah.
actually so.
Coaching
fun.
is so fun, honestly. Like, even Crozier and I didn't even know a lot, and we still knew some stuff.
I
you
just
know?
yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys look for
Yeah.
tendencies
Yeah,
and
exactly.
things that they do all the time. It helps a lot
Like, yeah,
for sure. Like even that Ole Miss, like I was saying earlier, we knew what they were doing in the last S&D.
Exactly.
Like we knew like where they go,
Mhm.
what their tendencies are, what we should do to counter that. We knew down to where one of their players sniped, and we
Yeah.
could hug a wall. All of us hug a wall, and they
Mhm.
wouldn't see us until we were right there.
Yeah.
And we did that one of the rounds. Caught them completely off guard. Free round.
we went deep into those POVs.
Like,
it was actually crazy.
It was
Yeah.
insane how like I think the first 3 rounds it rolled out exactly how it rolled down in the game. The VOD I was watching, I was
Yeah.
like, this is insane.
It's the exact. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. They didn't. Yeah, it was good. for
Gentry
sure.
asked, do you think top teams having a harder schedule and weaker teams having an easier schedule will make the CCL more enjoyable for more teams and help those teams improve? Yes.
I think that's
I
an
think so.
awful idea.
I
in my
think-
Yeah,
I think that
that's
comes
terrible.
down to the 2 leagues, though.
Yeah.
Like if there's
Exactly,
2
yeah.
leagues, that'll happen for sure.
I think if
I mean,
top teams are playing bottom teams, nobody's having fun. Unless you're going
Yeah.
undefeated
Yeah,
in hard
that's-
points.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's having fun.
Like,
for
And
sure.
if anything, those bottom teams are not going to want to play. Prime example, season 1 of CCL.
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean,
You know?
there's no way of stopping that though. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, they're playing for fun, and if they're not
Exactly.
having
Yeah.
fun, they're not going to play.
Yeah.
So,
And the main idea, I think, is to keep everybody playing,
yeah,
Mhm.
you know? So,
but you can only do that to a certain extent. Like you can't
Yeah.
have the worst team playing the second worst
Yeah,
team
but I
every
feel
week,
like-
right?
I feel like the CCL has a lot of traction that we don't know about.
Oh, for sure.
I feel like a lot of people, like a lot of higher up people, are like looking into the CCL.
I can imagine.
And
I mean,
if we're having teams drop out in season 2, that might be a
Team
red
look
flag
bad.
for those big people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's either season 2 is like a season 0 flex where you're just trying to get people to play, trying to show that we're professional, trying to do this. make it 2 divisions, make it top teams thing, top
Mhm.
teams, bottom teams.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like the 2 division is like the perfect like answer
Yeah,
to this
Exactly.
entire.
I think it is
Problem.
too.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like if you just do one league, you're so like constricted by like
Mm-hmm.
a whole bunch of these problems.
And there's
Yeah.
never gonna be like a defined skill.
Exactly. 100%.
Like there's always gonna be a gap.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean even like in the Premier League, the top 6 teams are gonna have a major skill
Yeah.
drop. Like right
And-
after top 6 or even top 4, it's gonna go down, but it's still gonna be competitive.
Yeah, 100%. No one's gonna get blown out.
No.
Yeah.
I
No.
feel like there will be some blowouts. You
I-
think there's
I
going to
mean-
be 16
Well, no,
teams?
there'll
There's
be
there's
Yeah.
blowouts and
blowouts.
everything, but
Yeah.
there's not gonna be like 250 to 12.
No.
Do you think there's going to be 16 good teams?
100%.
I think there's going to be 12.
I mean, look at the playoffs.
100%.
They're in the playoffs. How many teams? Like I'd say 16, right?
Yeah. That's
some
fair,
got
that's
smoked,
16.
though.
No, 100%.
not that
Again,
smoke,
It depends on
No,
how
some
many.
got smoked.
Yeah,
Depends on how
there
many
wasn't
teams
any
come in.
250 to 12s.
Yeah, definitely not. But there aren't any 250 to 12s in the Pro League, and there are some bad teams.
But that's what we're saying.
Yeah,
like, it's
that's what we're
capped,
trying
right?
to get at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
have
shit,
to
my bad.
qualify for that.
Yeah. But yeah. So I think 2 divisions is good. I think top teams playing top teams are good.
I
bottom
think
teams
yeah,
are
I think I would switch that and say top teams play top, bottom play
Yeah.
bottom,
Mhm.
but like by themselves without having to
Mhm.
play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like the 2 divisions.
hmm
And then if it's done right, where the bottom teams or the challenger teams can still win their own league, but then move up
Move
and then
up, yeah.
try to win the other one as well. I feel like that would be pretty
There'd,
cool.
there'd have to be a system to that, though, because I personally don't see how that can work out.
But that's where you have the relegation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but
Do you
That's the thing. Relegation only happens at the end of a season, not
No, that's
midway.
what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
have it like 4 times during the season.
Or even
I like that idea, but like
But it
at the
just
same time,
on paper
like,
it just won't work.
it's not.
I
Gonna
would
really
say
work.
whatever teams bump up just are at the bottom seed.
Yeah, they don't qualify for
There's
playoffs.
that bottom seed.
But then I guess like if you think about it, like if they're at the bottom, they're not gonna qualify for playoffs anyway. They're gonna get into
That's-
relegation, but they're not gonna qualify
Yeah.
for playoffs realistically.
Yeah, that's true.
hmm
I guess.
So if they
Like-
take over their record, like they can improve it and bump a
Mhm.
couple teams down, but like you're not gonna see the first place team go to the bottom realistically.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like
There's many ways. they
there's
can
many
go.
ways to do it, and they can do it so it works really well. And I'm sure they will because they're a
Yeah.
bunch of smart people and hardworking. So
Yeah,
they'll figure out a system.
Question from Dice. Oh, Dice is he was in charge of Super Smash Bros, but he graduated, and now he is. I think he's working with Humber to make, cause he does Friday Smash, like every month. Is it Saturday or Friday, David? Saturday. Every Saturday, or every once a month on Saturday, he does his own tournaments. So he's sick. He's doing really good for himself.
That's awesome.
He asked me what my favorite song on Tyler's new album is. Have you guys listened to that album?
No.
I think so.
Damn. My favorite song is probably I Think. But yeah, that album is crazy. I'm going to go on a little tangent. I think if you listen to that album as one song, it's such a good album. One of the best albums. But you just can't listen to those songs on their own.
Drake is still the GOAT.
Drake is,
100%.
Oh,
Drake is the
yeah.
GOAT. I'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Scales asked, why is Crozier such a burger? That's why I dropped him.
That's why I have teammates. I don't need to be good if I have teammates.
Yeah.
I
He's
still got
not
their
wrong.
shit. Look at the Discord roll.
Bro, imagine if I didn't drop
Humber champion.
Old Humber.
Facts.
Imagine if I didn't drop
I
Old
wouldn't be
Humber.
here right now.
That's crazy.
My head would be probably
I'd have gray
in
hair.
the water. I'd be drowned.
I'd have gray hair.
You'd be looking like Finger Lake Community College.
Chalked.
That's shots. But yeah. Crozier's just trash, I guess.
Eh.
Facts.
Japo wants somebody to transfer over to FSU.
I think that's me.
Nobody wants to go
He
to
only
FSU.
added me in it, so I think he wants me to come over.
Nobody wants to go to FSU. Oh yeah, he did at you in it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to give me a full ride for my last semester, I
free
mean, I ain't
drinks.
gonna say no.
Cushman asked, how did you guys deal with criticism from other teams around the league questioning the legitimacy of players? Also, how did you guys never scrim and manage to beat the other teams who did?
Raw talent.
Raw
baby.
talent,
Raw
bro.
talent.
Raw talent.
Even, I mean, I played every day when I was on the team at the point. So,
Yeah.
but dealing with criticism, we memed it mostly.
Yeah.
Toons
Yeah.
didn't say much.
I'm pretty quiet about
Yeah,
it.
Stevie didn't say anything.
That was also when they first joined, so they weren't really
Yeah.
in the community. They didn't really
Yeah.
know anything. I memed the
Yeah.
amount of if I took an orange and I squeezed it all out, I'd try to squeeze even more out than what I could possibly
Yeah, we
squeeze.
memed it so hard.
Yeah, what's it called? After the U of T match, actually.
Oh, God.
I was like, because you guys were like number 1 in the power ranking or close to it, and I was
Yeah.
like, these guys are number 1.
Bro, I remember the president at the time, Oz. He was milking the fact that we were the second best team in the CCL that came from Canada
Second
when we
best
were
Canadian
when there
team.
were
When there was
only
only
two
two.
teams.
Hey, I mean that's a good line to have.
Yeah,
It is.
I remember.
Marketing
That's what got
standpoint?
us the scuffs. No, it was. Was
Really?
it? No, after we beat U of T, that's what
when you
got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No, didn't we get them before
Oh.
that?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
no. Oh yeah. No, I don't know.
I don't
think,
even remember.
I can't remember.
We're just
I can't remember.
nasty.
We got scuffs though.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. We
How do
kind of took
you-
it off the chin.
how do you never scrim and manage to beat the others who scrim daily? That's a great question, Kush Point.
Just be better.
Great coaches.
Oh,
nah,
coaches.
I
I like
disagree.
that.
When I dropped myself, I told them to scrim. So
I think we had 2 scrims. That was it. One of
Yeah.
actually, no.
We had 2 sets of scrims.
Two
Maybe
K,
three.
2 sets of scrim. Yeah, so it was 3 scrims. 2 of the scrims I won't even count because one was with me and I
Yeah.
was shitting the bed,
yeah.
and it was with Checo, and Checo wasn't
Bro,
doing the best.
that FSU scrim, I was on like
Oh yeah, I forgot we
One-
did play
like,
FSU. with
I
I
was
don't
on
think
like
you got-
120 ping.
I don't think you got above 10 kills.
I don't think I got above 10 kills those 7
and the maps
games.
were close too, besides
altogether,
Hacienda.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Bro, after that though, I'm just like, yeah, I
Yeah,
think this
you
was like the
chalked it
make or
after that.
break.
Yeah.
Like I was considering chalking, and then after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm chalking.
Yeah, what's
And I
like
just bet
coming down to the
myself.
no scrimming part. I don't know, me, Stevie, and I guess Kush Point. I don't know. We like at the beginning of the year we played the game like pretty seriously,
Yeah.
and we picked up on like how to play the game properly, and even just like like pushing that like our knowledge onto our other teammates like definitely made the game a lot easier, and
And
we
I
weren't
think-
making like super fundamentally wrong like decisions in the game. And then Kush Point and S&D kind of helped us. He'll
Yeah.
take.
Okay,
He
Kush
thinks
Point-
he was the
'kay.
commander in S&D.
Kush Point and SND cannot be the IGL because he gets blooded every single time.
See the chat. I was a
Every
good
single
minion.
time.
He
I'm gonna
was a
wait
good
for him to
minion.
say something in chat.
Yeah.
He said I was a good minion.
Yeah,
I commanded the troops in S&D.
bro,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that guy would
this
get.
guy's not
I think.
Wait, you were not a commander.
I think before this question goes, we should definitely answer this.
Yeah.
Oh no,
So-
no, he gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
David gave it to me. Yeah.
Good stuff.
But yeah, like scrimming, we didn't have to scrim, and I also feel like Crozier and I did the scrimming for them, in terms
yeah,
of research.
like VODs were
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
enough.
Because it's like, even if it was like little things like breaks and search and destroy stats,
Mhm.
tactics, they already know how to
Yeah.
shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
You know?
like in this league, like it was so top heavy that you didn't really need to
Yeah.
scrim
No.
too much.
Yeah, I figured like everything they were doing was working except for pretty much like when they would mess themselves up.
Yeah,
So
I
like
feel
their
like-
hard points, there was no need to scrim because I would just mess them up more.
Yeah.
Like we made a
Yes.
couple fundamental errors like against Ole Miss and Arsenal, and like
But I don't think you only scrim them once, and they scrim with a sub.
who?
Ole Miss.
We didn't scrim them.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Oh,
scrimmed
yes,
Ole
we
Miss,
did. You're
yeah.
right.
And
Yes,
we
we did.
only lost the Hacienda.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, hey, we lost Hacienda. We auto banned that.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
we got smoked by FSU, and then.
so
Ole
I feel
Miss
like
won that, we're
if
like,
if we
chalk.
scrimmed hard points,
Mhm.
it just would have been worse for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I
But,
was
like,
saying.
we definitely needed controls, because our Arsenal control is just too choppy. You know, and then frequency as well.
Yeah.
Get that down, David.
And another question,
Yeah.
if you could.
From Brother Jammer, why did Cushpoint do the championship interview and not the clear MVP, Mr. Iceman Stevie? I don't think Stevie should have done it. Honestly, he would have given like 2-worded answers, in my opinion. That's how iced he was. But I think for sure Toons should have done it. I remember when, bro, I was there in that call. Cushpoint's like, "Yo, leaves." Fucking messages J Pro, let me join, and Toons is just there like, what the fuck is this guy doing? What is he doing? That should be me, bro. What the
Yeah.
hell?
And then he gets on the stream and his mic's lagging.
Yeah.
Nothing he's saying makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, his mic was lagging. Bro. Alright, Toons, it's all you. It's all you, bro.
I'm just mad. I was just a little upset. Still, I'm a little pissed. I had some trash to talk and some
Some gas to
some
give.
gas to give, but yeah, I don't know. I wish I did it. And the second part of that tweet, the clear MVP. That's a tough one.
That was Crozier.
Facts.
That was
I'll give it to
Crozier.
our coaches.
I'll give it to Crozier.
I'll give it to our
Definitely.
coaches. It's
Bro, all you
it's a
guys did
good
was
job, bros.
shoot.
I
We were-
appreciate you anyway.
Bro, you know those memes where it's like the person and then the puppeteer and then the puppeteer puppeteering that puppeteer?
Yeah.
That was us. We were like controlling.
We're like the puppeteers.
We were the
Yeah.
puppeteers. Puppeteer.
We're like God.
You put the
Yeah.
people that shot
We are-
the straightest in the game, and you puppet it.
Yeah.
You controlled us.
We definitely didn't, but we're just saying
Nah.
we did. I think we
Yeah.
had some Discord ones before I answer the stream ones. I know some J Money. Bro, my mouse is working.
I'm hungry.
J Money asks, can the CCL eventually
Please.
become a pipeline for amateur players to make it to the professional scene?
100%.
Kind of like other
Not in
major
its current
sports.
state. Maybe down the line,
I
if it
think-
gets regulated.
Bro,
Mm.
you know
The
Cos getting
actual league.
franchised?
Yeah.
If somehow the CCL, I don't know how it would work.
If the CCL was run, and nothing to take away from J-Pro and the crew, but if it was run by the actual league, I could
Yeah.
see it being.
Definitely.
I could see it being like
Bro.
a thing
Imagine Toronto Defiant
with U of T.
with U of T.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, we're flying out U of T 2 events alongside Toronto Defiant,
Yeah.
and they're gonna play under Toronto Defiant.
No, exactly.
That'd
If
be
it was
so cool.
regulated by the league, like actually regulated, like League of Legends is, I could see it happening
Yeah,
because
But I
it
feel
does
like-
happen.
I think someone asked a similar question like this to Krim in one of his live streams, right? And
See the chat.
I think he said you can't force someone to play with someone else, and I think that's the biggest problem with this.
yeah,
Yeah.
You can't force someone to team with 4 other players and expect them to go pro or to have the motivation to go pro.
Yeah.
I
So-
agree. Wait, in terms of what, like college card or drafting?
Yeah, college card.
To the college card.
But yeah, like imagine like if it was like me, Stevie, and then
Crozier and Checo.
Crozer, Checo, and Asus, if that was our team.
Yeah.
Goats.
You can't expect them to do like super good.
I mean, but
No.
you could definitely find individual
You could,
players.
you could have
I
stand-up
think,
players.
yeah. Do you think scouts look for teams
Yeah.
in like football or
I think-
basketball?
I think
Well, yeah, if it
Um,
was regulated like that, they're
Mhm.
and like money on the line, I'm sure people would get scouted, and there would be a whole process.
100%.
Like
The
that.
question's more so directed towards if you have top players in your league, like in the CCL, do you think that they could be transferred over to the CWL? Well, I think 100% that
I
could
think
happen.
they can't be transferred over, but
No.
they will definitely get noticed. And down the
Yeah.
line, if these players by themselves make an initiative to go
Mhm.
in the amateur bracket and do this
Yeah.
and make it far, then yeah, like,
It's
you know,
at like even like this season, like the finals had quite a bit of viewers, and some of the matches
Yeah.
had like thousands of viewers. Like it's definitely good exposure, but like it's also pretty like you don't see pros and like that many pros in college.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like you have like the odd case with Slasher where
I think
he got his
Clayster went to
engineering
college.
degree and
Yeah, he
played
did.
COD at the same time, and Clayster. I think.
Clayster took a year off and then he came back in Ghost,
I think so.
something like that.
But yeah, like it's rare, like just the amount of grind you have to put in.
I agree.
yeah,
But you can't say like obviously like if Exotic instead of going straight to pro he went to like Conestoga or like Humber,
Mhm.
he has the like there's definitely players with potential
I definitely
Good
agree.
for sure.
That's true.
So I think yeah, it could be a pipeline. It won't be straight pipeline. It'll be like
Stepping
you-
stone.
it'll be like a stepping stone to
Yeah.
where you're like, okay, I know I'm getting noticed, but they're not making an initiative, so I have to, and I have to try to prove to them that like, yo, pick me up, try to do something with me, put me on contenders if that's gonna happen when it's
Yeah.
franchised.
And I also feel like depending on how the AM scene actually
Yeah,
is,
that's what I was thinking.
college COD could become
Definitely.
virtually
Mhm.
the AM scene because you do have to be 18 to play anyway right now,
Yep.
Mhm.
and it would and people were 18 to go to school. And like just like college football, you'd
Mhm.
have 4 years of eligibility, or however many you
Yep.
have,
I think
3
they
years.
could make.
Yo,
if
that's
they
actually
made
a
it work
smart
like
idea.
that, like I could see it.
That's
happening.
a extremely
Yeah.
smart idea because you're giving people job opportunities
Yeah.
for going to school.
And I'm sure there'll be incentives if it becomes that
Yeah.
serious. There'll be scholarships,
Yep,
just
exactly.
like
That's so
we
can-
smart.
can
football.
generally just
So
build the
smart.
NCAA
Mhm.
through without like
Yeah,
literally
we're
without
like
the NCAA.
unintentionally building
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
NCAA.
yeah.
That'd be extremely like smart though.
And that's a way I could see
yeah,
like you actually doing well and
Mhm.
like that happening. But like if it doesn't happen like that and the AM scene's still thriving with, I don't know how it's working this year. They're doing it a little different.
I have no clue. Did they? I don't think they announced it.
They
yet.
made a
No.
couple announcements about certain things.
The only thing I know is Illy's still on EU.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, if Illy wasn't with EU, that guy'd be at Humber right now. That's all I'm saying. That guy's a Brampton man. That guy's
Put
at
it in
Humber.
word.
Definitely.
Yeah.
JPro asked, what changes would you like to see staff implement to make the league run smoother? How would you go about incentivizing teams to scrim, play 10s, have passion? That's from JPro. Staff, push people to do stats or drop stats.
Yeah.
We need more staff. I think that's the only issue. You can't force people to be staff.
No,
But I
for sure.
know a lot of alumni
Mhm.
would love to still be in this scene.
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah, like when I graduate, I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna want to be
Yeah.
part of it
Mhm.
somehow.
Like, if I wasn't doing what I am with Humber right now, I'd love to be part of staff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
Yeah.
just want to be one of their minions. I think that's the only issue. I feel like a lot of people who would want to be CCL staff don't want to be like, okay guys, let's do stats. Let's try to get people to do this and that. You know,
Checo's a commander.
I'm a
Mhm.
commander. I'm the worst IGL. But how would you go incentivizing people to scrim and play tens?
I think that's only done through a prize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
only
think that's
it's
the
through the
only way.
coach and the captain. I know. I told the way I got. I mean, for scrimming.
I mean,
But like you can't.
but that's not really
Yeah, it's not an incentive.
incentivizing. That's
Well, I guess.
I mean, it is in a way like, oh, you're off the team, but like if there's
Yeah.
nothing to be playing for realistically, like
there's no point.
there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest incentive would be
A prize pool.
scholarships, prize pool, or
Even
like-
recognition, you could say. You know,
it
get-
I'd-
get
works
out
to an
there.
extent.
I'd
to
throw
an extent.
recognition in there, cause
to an extent.
yeah, cause if let's say Kush Point gets recognized, cause I know he will be. This guy's nasty, and a lot of people come and they're like, "Yo," cause I remember last time during one of the streams, everybody's calling out this guy's name in one of the streams, right?
Yeah.
And that just brings more people to watch.
Mhm.
And when more people are calling out somebody's name, another person's like, "Yo, I want some of this gas. Let me get better." And then it just gives people like, "Yo," like that
Incentive,
gives
yeah.
them passion.
Yeah, I think that only goes so far though.
That
No,
could only go so
100%.
far.
Like
definitely.
that'll only work for the top
Yeah,
players in the league, and that gets the whole team right.
yeah.
Like it'll say for Kush Point, say none of us were as good as Kush Point. Then like
I'm just waiting
realistically,
for it.
like why would I be motivated?
Yeah,
Like
I
I'm
get
not
that.
motivated.
I guess you're right.
Dylan's not motivated.
I
He's
mean-
our hill bitch.
Yeah.
Facts.
Hill
Like, he's not
bitch.
motivated. He's in the hill. No one's screaming Crozer because he has 120
Yeah.
seconds in hill.
Playing tens, bro. There's always people who want to play tens.
Yeah, that's
think
for
it's
fun.
Tens
I
are
think-
actually stacked.
Bro, tens is a click.
Yeah,
I agree.
for
tens
sure.
is a click.
Yeah,
I
if you don't, if you're not friends with somebody, you're not getting picked.
Yeah.
That's how it was
That
for like.
happened.
If you're not friends with someone, or you're not
Or
on
you're
like the
not.
top 2 teams,
Yeah.
Or you're
or
not
top
good.
3 teams,
Or you're not. You don't go by the name.
Unless
Go
you're not,
or
like,
Stevie.
Matt Hunter
That's
nasty.
true.
Yeah, like you have to either be friends with them or
Be
be,
good.
nasty.
Yeah,
Because I know for the first like 3 months that I started playing, like tens was like the
Yeah, it
the
was a
thing.
click.
Yeah, tens was the thing.
Like if
but
if I got
It always is,
picked,
though.
if I got picked, I'd be like nervous because
Yeah.
I was if I don't do good, like
you're never getting picked.
never
again.
literally never playing.
I remember
again.
that happened before Joker and Miz got kicked out. Miz shat the bed, never got picked
Who's
ever
Miz?
again. Miz,
He's
he's
some
he's
Brazilian
from
dude.
Brazil.
oh,
They were both international students, Joker and Miz.
okay.
But yeah, I think Miz is like as good as Crozier.
Damn.
Man, that's like all honesty.
Shit.
Yeah, but
Alright.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. Incentives, it's
It has to be money.
Oh, it still works. Okay, money.
Yeah, it's still good.
I actually kind of like it better like that, low key.
You think so? I think the lighting's not good for Darshan.
That's fine.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying the lighting isn't good. I'm saying that's all I'm saying. Anyways,
I think it looks fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Marco asked, you put me on the spot. Marco asked, do you think we're going to see more people take VOD reviews and scrims seriously, especially if there is a prize pool? You
Yeah.
also got to plug for. You also got to plug. Oh, okay, never mind. Especially if there is for a prize pool.
Oh, for sure.
I think
If there's
so.
a prize pool, people are going to be doing some. People are popping Addy, man. On
They're
God.
popping more
I
than
mean-
Addy.
Yeah.
Ole Miss scrimmed and did VOD review every day for a free league, so
We
imagine if
did.
there
I mean,
was
we
money.
didn't do VODs every day.
We just did it when we started taking it seriously.
Yeah, when we needed to, we took,
Yeah.
we did.
When we knew that we had a chance of not playing in the play-in and making it, or like, okay, these teams we have to play,
Yeah.
we need to win these games.
For sure.
You
I
know?
mean, yeah, if there's money on the line, people
Yeah.
are definitely going to
I
take it
think-
a lot more
Yeah,
serious.
it just comes back to having a prize pool or something
or an
to play
incentive.
for.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
If there's an incentive, people will be incentivized
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
VOD, would you scrim?
Would I scrim?
Yeah, would you
100%.
scrim?
I was already talking to them like the team before, and I was like, or I put it in the group chat like a month ago. I was like, are we gonna scrim this year? Like, even if there isn't like a whole lot of incentive to do it, like I still want to win again.
Yeah,
And-
I know definitely, like, I'm planning on doing stuff for Humber COD if there's no...
Yeah, VOD review we can leave until like we can do our own VOD review and make our own mistakes, but like for as far as other teams, like if it's a marquee matchup, like if we're playing UFT or I don't know, like
Mm.
Oh,
Ole Miss again.
Miss.
we can definitely do some VOD review for the regular season, but like majority of our games, like
Don't need it.
we don't really need it because I don't want to be cocky, but I'm just gonna be cocky anyway. I feel like we can just outskill a majority of the teams
100%.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So even like just qualifying for playoffs, that's all we really need to do, because it does. I personally don't care who we play. We could play the 1st seed, we could play the 8th seed, like whatever. It doesn't matter to me. So
Yeah,
I don't know. Not for the first little bit at least.
yeah, I agree. I don't think we have any more questions. I might be missing a couple. I don't think so though. Did they ask any in the CCL Discord? Do you know?
We had J Money. Do we do
Yeah, we
that?
did that one, yeah.
I did J Money's.
I don't know.
Bro, mid tier 10s was high key fun. Mid tier 10s was so good. I think mid tier 10s were better than top tier 10s.
Oh, they definitely are.
Because
They're more fun.
Oregon, I remember before the season ended, Marco and I put together a team. I think it was with Crozier. That was like the core 3.
Yeah.
And then we had like State and Nakama or something.
Oh, we scrimmed Oregon.
And we scrimmed Oregon.
I
And
was
then
so
after we
mad in
scrimmed
the series.
Oregon, we're like, yo, 2 mid tier teams are fire. Like playing against those,
Mhm.
it's just great. And then we ended up doing a mid tier 10s one time, and that was fun. We had a blast.
Smoking Mississippi State. Love
Bro, Mississippi, I feel like there's going to be a lot of good teams.
it. Yeah.
Like,
year?
there's going to be a lot of. It depends on the game.
I think
If the game's slower, I think we.
I'm
win.
thinking good teams in the sense
Every
of
time.
like they're gonna be good to us, like me and you.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any teams that are on like a Toronto, Ole Miss, OSU.
Yeah,
like
I guess.
I say top 8. I don't know if there's gonna be teams that are like at that caliber, because that takes searching and luck. The only other team,
It takes a lot of luck.
the only other team that I know of right now that would be good is TAMU. I don't even know if
Do
they'll
they
be
even
good
have a full
next year.
roster?
I don't even
I
think
don't
they have a
know.
full roster.
I feel like one of them is still a high schooler. I could be
Again,
wrong.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
from what I understand, those are the only team.
Mhm.
That's the only team I know right now that has a player that is at least at like a high tier skill level.
I don't know. I feel like on paper, our team
On
with
paper,
our
our
new
team
player
is
is
so
like
good, bro.
Probably the best.
across the board stack.
I think some new teams are gonna have some.
I think they'll have good
X
players.
I just want to see M's. That's
I
all I
want
want
to see M's. I want to see.
See, most of them
I
don't.
wanna
Go
see
to, all the
something.
good ones don't go to school.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
All the M's don't go to school, bro. None of them
Yeah.
do. But I feel like that's a bad thing.
I don't think
It
there's
is
an
a bad
incentive for AMs to play in this league
No.
compared to like the
But the
amateur
thing-
league.
I
It'd
mean,
just
the
be-
thing is, if they don't go to college, and they don't make it,
Oh, they're not gonna make it. It's pretty much over. If you
yeah,
didn't
if,
make it this
like,
year,
if they don't
it's
go to
looking
college
slow.
and they don't make it, they're screwed. Like they're gonna be like 24 and they're gonna be in college first year. That's not bad. Like I know some
No,
first
yeah,
years that are
people do that.
28,
Yeah,
but they're gonna be like,
far
I
behind.
really wasted like 5 years.
Yeah,
You know?
I was telling my friends that are like in high school, like if you really want to try, like take a year off, see if you get anywhere with it,
Yeah.
and like if you get somewhere with it, awesome. School's always there for you, but
Mm-hmm.
like if you don't and you absolutely do nothing, like go to school, get an education, get a job, do something productive. Like
Yep.
don't just sit
Mhm.
around and play Call of Duty for
Yeah. I know
Honestly,
endless
myself.
hours.
I was in a program I hated, and then because I found the COD team, I'm now going into a program that'll like throw me into esports in the future. You know?
Mhm.
So it's like, I feel like the thing we talked about where if it gets like this is the contenders, the CCL is the contenders. I think that's the best possible situation
It
for
is.
everybody. Like
Yeah.
everybody wins.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Colleges win, students win.
Oh yeah, incentivizes people to go to school.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, like you need an education. Well, you don't need it. Clearly, you don't need it, but it helps.
Yeah.
Like the average
Definitely-
person, like it helps them.
Yeah, like this day and age, if you don't have education, you're like kind of screwing yourself up, unless you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Unless you're
Like-
the next like Steve Jobs or
Yeah.
Bill Gates or
Yeah.
whatever.
But I mean, a lot of pro players haven't gone to school.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like 2 out of 20
Mhm.
stay in the scene, like
I'd
nameless
say-
and study.
But
They're
that's
That's
okay.
so lucky.
They
You know?
made it. Like
Yeah.
they're
made it,
making-
but they're also making money.
Exactly.
Not playing COD.
exactly.
Right.
Education will be there for them when they leave, and they'll also probably have a job waiting for them.
Exactly.
If you're a personality of some sort, you'll definitely have a job
Exactly.
in the community somehow, or in esports in general. Like just having that on your resume, like oh, I was a professional player in the Call of Duty World League for 6 years. Like a lot of people will take that as like just as good as a degree in esports. I'm assuming. I don't know off the top of my head, but
Mhm.
that's the way I look at it.
I think that's all we have to talk about. You want to say anything else?
No, I'm good.
Yo, plug UFT.
Oh yeah. Anyone out there? who goes to the University of Toronto, feel free to hit me up on Twitter at Toonie2K or hit me up in the Discord, in the CCL Discord at Toonie2K.
Yeah. I think that's all.
Yeah, I mean,
David, do you want to say anything?
I'm good.
You're good? Come on, man. All right, I'm sorry.
I
What do we do
could
about
ask like
that?
a BS question.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like, okay, so we all play Call of Duty, right?
Yeah.
And if you could be a pro in any other game but Call of Duty, what game would it be?
That's easy. I think I'd go with CS.
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
sure.
facts.
Yep.
And what's the reasoning behind that?
Oh yeah, what's the reasoning? So I could think of a game.
I feel like, so for me, I feel like CS:GO is just like everyone knows how hard it is to like have like aim, have like all the strats, like,
I agree.
and like I'm not, me personally, like I could never get into League. It's just not my
Mhm.
thing. So
League
I
of
feel like
Legends?
yeah,
Yeah.
or even like Dota, like
Yep.
StarCraft, not my
MOBAs?
thing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
CSGO is the best competitive FPS game
Yeah.
like out there right now.
Mhm.
And I don't think
Yeah.
anything else is gonna compete with it.
Honestly,
for a while.
if Battalion had like an actual comp scene, I'd be down for that.
I don't even think it would compete with
Yeah, I
that.
don't think
No.
Battalion can compete.
I
I don't
with it.
think Battalion
mess
would be
with
good. It looks like a fun
It's
game.
a good game. I've played it,
I mess
but
with
I
it.
don't think it's anywhere near Counter Strike's
I'm
level.
definitely not gonna play.
No,
that.
100%. But
You can see
it's
they
so
were kind
fun.
of inspired by like Counter Strike and the
And
whole
Call of
buying
Duty.
system, but they
Yeah.
didn't implement like
No,
anything.
the token
Yeah.
system's kind of weird.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Either that or League of Legends. I used to play a lot of League,
Mm-hmm.
and like, but think of it now, I could never play that game ever again. The game just changes every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Like the meta just changes. Counter Strike is,
I mean it's been the same game
bro,
relatively
you're
yeah.
for
literally
like
sitting
years.
around legends. You're playing with legends, bro.
Yeah.
Like Counter Strike.
No,
And
for
there's
sure.
so much that goes into that game that people don't understand.
Oh, for sure.
Like mechanics and whatnot.
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
played it
Mhm.
competitively for a little bit. Like I sucked, but like
Yeah.
it was fun.
I
There's a
got to
lot of
like,
stuff.
I think I got to MGE.
Yeah,
Nothing
me too.
special. Yeah.
Before update or after?
Before,
That's like,
of course.
Oh, okay, yeah.
no.
I mean, before update, after the update, I didn't play anymore.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fair.
You know, so.
Before the update, that was a global elite.
Pick them up, guys.
Yeah. But
Yeah. no,
Oh, what do you think is gonna happen to the next COD? What platform?
Oh,
but- okay. So online, well, on LAN you're definitely gonna play on the computer, I
Mhm.
think,
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
but you're gonna be using a controller.
Yeah.
Online, I'm gonna assume it is gonna be the same thing. But like, I
PS4?
feel like if they're trying, I feel like if they're trying to like,
It's gonna be like,
um,
I think it's gonna be like Fortnite. If
Yeah.
you're playing with somebody on PC,
well, that's what
You're
it
I
is.
think
mixed
they already
matchmaking.
announced it. It was
They already
gonna
did
be
do
like
the
You-
mixed matchmaking.
Yeah, if you're playing with someone from PC, I don't. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like online scrims, it really doesn't matter that much. Obviously, the PC is going to be
Would
a bit
you-
faster.
Would they make it to where you know if somebody's keyboarding?
I hope they do. Like,
Yeah,
But can you get past that?
100%. You probably can.
yeah, but like people going to tournaments and stuff, like, they're not.
So
really going
wagers
to.
are gonna suck.
I just feel yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I feel like it ruins the online scene.
I think so too.
100%. Like wagers, like you're just
Yeah.
getting keyboarded,
Yeah, you can't tell
and
if
you
someone's
don't.
keyboarding
Yeah,
or
like
not.
nobody's gonna need a Zim.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
crazy the way
It's tough
like.
to tell.
But I feel like the thing is, people always complain about keyboarding, but you never hear a Fortnite player complain about a keyboarder, ever.
Like
Wait,
a
you
console.
definitely do.
Do
I
you?
think so.
I feel like keyboarders complain about
There shouldn't be a question, too.
controller players.
I would say they complain because they
They have
died
aim
to
assist.
they
No.
died to a console
No,
player.
I feel like the only reason a keyboarder would complain about a controller player is because controllers have aim assist.
No, yeah, I agree.
You know.
For sure. I mean,
So yeah, it will
Yeah.
answer that question. But yeah, I think
I
the
don't know.
only way LAN would be on computer is if the devs put in aim assist for PC. Because I think
Mm-hmm.
every COD game on PC right now doesn't have aim assist for controllers.
no.
So you got to throw that in there.
Yeah, I'm sure they would.
Yeah.
I don't think that's hard to do at all. So.
It definitely
No,
isn't,
no.
but they never found a reason to do it.
No, that'll give them a reason though.
Yeah.
Especially with franchising, like they'll
Mhm.
have to do it.
But playing LAN on a computer just saves so much.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, yeah, it
yeah.
saves so much time. You just plug in your USB, or
Mhm.
they have your
Yep.
files already there. Like, that's what
Yeah.
they used to do on Xbox 360. You'd bring a USB and just plug it in,
Mhm.
and you just load your file, had all your classes ready, everything.
Marco asked, do you really think CCL LANs are a good idea? I think they're fantastic.
I think they are too.
I
Yeah.
think
I think so, too.
that is one of the. If that doesn't give people a reason to play,
Yeah.
they just don't want to play at this point.
I don't think there's a downside to having a LAN.
There's
The only
absolute
downside
zero.
is that those people are losing money flying us out. That's the only
Yeah,
downside.
if it's covered.
No,
Well,
It's definitely getting
Yeah,
covered.
yeah,
bro.
it's definitely
Well, like
covered.
yeah, if it is covered, like everything's paid
Yeah.
for.
If there's a LAN,
Yes.
you can't say there's a LAN and expect people to pay for a ticket.
Well, especially college students.
Yeah, especially college students.
I think that's a great idea, especially for playoffs.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yo, fly out the coaches as well. That'd be
Yeah,
so fun.
no, that'd be awesome.
Mhm.
Like if this year was like on land, like
I think that'd be the ideal.
Bro,
like,
if this year was
situation.
on
for
LAN,
sure.
Yeah, I would say if they're gonna do that though, because it is college, you put wherever the land is centralized. So like Oklahoma City,
Yeah, you gotta
so that
socialize.
everyone has
Yeah.
a fair amount of distance to travel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, would that? It
That's
wouldn't
it.
save anybody money, I think.
Maybe even cost people more money.
Yeah. If anything, put it to a place where people want to go,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
right?
Yeah.
Like put it straight in LA or
Yo, if we
That'd
do
be
it the
so
same time
expensive.
of if we do it the
Yeah.
Miami.
same time as a major, that'd be
You-
so.
Put in
chill.
Canada.
You just gotta
Drinking
think
age
Oh yeah,
of
yo,
19.
come to
logistics.
Canada.
I think it'd be just be where
It's-
it's more cost effective.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
if they're covering it for us, like we shouldn't have a say in like
No, yeah.
let's go to LA or somewhere.
Yeah,
I'd
Mhm.
play in like
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Idaho. Is that a place?
Idaho?
Idaho. Yeah, I'd play in Idaho if I had to.
Like just somewhere random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was cheap.
Mhm.
Go to
Sure.
Quebec. Drinking age 18.
At the end of the day, we're all in a room playing video games.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who
Smelly
cares
room.
what's outside?
Bro, I seen that tweet where the guy's like, to all you guys going to Anaheim, bring deodorant. That shit killed me, bro. I was dead. Almost had
No
a land
drop.
this season. I'm not gonna say I didn't know that because I did.
Same.
I think everyone knew that.
I think everybody
Yeah,
knew that.
It trickled down
Yeah.
a little bit. But yeah, it'd be awesome.
Mhm.
Like, it would really it'd be like a big step for sure.
I think prize pool over land, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
For sure.
Yeah.
And both.
Yeah.
Both ideally,
Yeah.
but I'd take prize pool over land because like you go to a land like
You're not playing for anything.
You're not
I would
playing for
rather
anything.
There's no point.
compromise the price of
yeah, I'd compromise
pool.
of the prize pool
Yep.
for a
Yeah.
land. So let's say if it was a 15,000, I don't know, 5,000 is not going to make a difference, but let's say 10,000
It's gonna cost
instead.
way more to fly
100%.
8 teams out.
That's why
You're gonna need like
Yeah.
CWL.
$30,000 if you want to do a prize pool and fly
Bro,
people
imagine-
out
Not
and
unless they're
rent.
sponsored.
If you're a
Yeah.
sponsor, then hey, nobody's got to spend money except for the people sponsoring.
What if we were to find orgs to sponsor
No.
schools?
I don't think that's a good
That's
idea.
No.
That is a
because
horrible idea.
You don't want that.
You need to get the
That's-
school on board for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think Humber Envy is gonna end up happening.
Yeah.
Do you know if any other schools are staff affiliated? Like,
I think, honestly, I think we're the only
I think-
school
I
that
think-
has a proper staff.
I think Ole Miss has
Yeah, Ole Miss is.
Ole
or
Miss
Ole
is
Miss as well, yeah.
paid. Are they paid? Like,
I
getting
don't know.
paid?
I don't think they're
I think
paid.
they're volunteers.
Because I know,
Yeah.
Humber has, like, an esports coordinator
Where does
that's
Marco
also
go?
a teacher. That's what I'm.
RIT. Oh, and RIT.
Oh, a lot of schools are.
Wait,
That's
I don't
good.
think they're being paid though. I think they're like.
I think it's
Yeah.
volunteer. Like,
Yeah,
I think it's
they're
like I think it's
involved.
student run,
Yeah.
and they're doing it
I
through a
think
club.
we only have one esports coordinator that's paid.
Yeah,
So,
that's Jeff.
no,
It depends on
and
the
Kevin.
position.
Kevin, I guess.
Kevin, he's not a coordinator. He's the. Yeah, but
Oh,
you're like the
okay.
tech guy.
You're making this possible.
Yeah, yeah. But like, though you guys are students who got paid by like, and you're working under Jeff. If there was Jeff, would you be getting paid? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand.
We're work study positions. So
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you would.
I guess.
Hmm.
Because I know a lot of schools. Like I talked to Rutgers, and they started as a student body.
Yeah.
And so did RIT. I think RIT is still student body, but they've been talking to their school and they're doing some things. I think.
Mhm.
A lot
Yeah,
of schools are.
They could be good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Only varsity programs are paid. Humber is considered a varsity team. Like that's what we're trying to get ourselves. Like it's an esports. What did he call it, man? Esports incentive, trying to get ourselves to be varsity.
initiative.
Yeah. Initiative.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Makes more sense.
I'm not good with English. But yeah, esports initiative, and we want to be varsity. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Anything
we're
else?
good.
We're good.
Yeah.
It's been what, 2 hours? Hey,
That's pretty,
Pretty
good.
good.
Proper.
it's pretty solid.
Proper.
Yeah.
Jeff told me he's like, you're probably not gonna hit 2 hours. I told him, yeah,
We
okay.
did 2
Yeah.
hours and
Easy.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. I like
Thanks.
that.
Thanks for tuning in to the Hawks Nest podcast,
Episode 1.
episode 1. Who knows when episode 2 is gonna be?
I think we'll have another one when school starts.
Yeah, we literally talked about everything.
Cush Point face
Yeah.
reveal
Oh, yeah, Kush Point. Oh, Kush Point already revealed his face
On Twitter,
On
yeah.
Twitter.
on stream though.
Bro, next time if Kush Point doesn't reach the next one,
No, he will.
I'll be upset.
I'm gonna get the full squad on next
Yeah, we'll
time.
get the full squad.
I mean,
on.
there's only 4 mics though. That's the issue.
Yeah. Then you share mic.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can get more.
You can? All right, sounds good.
Put someone in the middle there.
There you go.
All right, perfect. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a fantastic night, and I'll see you later.
Peace.